Century. Century.
The announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank
you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
G-Man. You know you're breaking the law right now. I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir. I am not playing, Dragnet.
My name is G-Man.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is G-Man.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I sold $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
No big business can I be?
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
G-Man.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is G-Man.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I sold $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
No big business can I be?
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
Well, hello, shitheads. I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So it's really, 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 really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for plunger points. And if you really, really, really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
Stan is not a great Eminem song.
No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem
Okay,
song.
what did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show! Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this?
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
And we are live. Are we live, Monty?
We are live, and you are not echoing anymore. Zoe got on that shit quick.
She got on that shit quick, fast. See, that's why she's the best producer on the planet. Shout out to Zoe. If I'm the best music producer on the planet, Zoe's the best producer on the planet.
No, look. I want to say this. Zoe is tied with Bullionator, but you don't know who that is, Hannibal, because you don't follow this shit.
Yeah,
that dude, Zoe and that dude might be the two best producers on the planet.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know Bullionator, so I'm gonna say Zoe's the best producer. So
yeah. I just want to put
to
his
say.
name out there because that dude deserves his props.
All right, and Del Toro's Prime, I'm gonna come back to you in a second. All right, here we go. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal,
and I am Monty,
and this is episode 45. Maybe an episode about
Shitter was full.
or
Yeah, you checked our shitters, honey?
Clark, please.
there we go. There we go.
was that from National Lampoon's Vacation Family?
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. You know, we got to start giving people plunger points if they can tell us where where you get the titles from and why that's the title. I don't think anybody's going to get the why because your process for why is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the why because my whys are always, you know, when you see those off the wall fan theories about where shows going and why they're going there.
Uh-huh.
That's why I pick my titles.
Okay. All right.
I'm always on that off the wall shit that's random. And hang on, Zoe, keep Pepper in here, not our asshole dog. Like, let our asshole dog. Bring the
Zoe has to produce the show and be a vet right now.
Yeah. No, I'm watching the dog of the dude that lives in my backyard.
You know,
he's an awesome guy.
I heard somebody make a case today. Say, what do you think people would be more upset over? Donald Trump using the N-word or Elizabeth Warren accidentally calling veterans veterinarians?
Oh. Well, that would be another great American split. Thanks for that nickel chat, Thrift Store Dan.
Yes,
and I need to change it in here. I'm going to change it so that it says nickel chat when it pops up.
Del Toro's Prime earlier had said, when I said we are live, he said G are live. So I'm going to you're getting a plunger point for it because it was funny, but also can we stop with the G puns? All right, we did the G-Man episode, and look, it's over with. We did it. It's done. All right.
Paul's TV, thanks for subscribing. And y'all don't know that that soundbite will be very important soon. I'll explain when I get back from France. Awesome shit is afoot.
There you go. There you go. Awesome shit is afoot. You know.
Yeah.
It's what I tell Sheila anyway. Awesome shit is afoot. So. It's funny to me. Anyway, yes, we are live with a pop-up episode, and the reason we're doing a pop-up episode is just like Monty said, he is going to France. Like every year he decides to go to France because everybody in a particular town, I won't say where, they all do like the opening to Beauty and the Beast for him. So everybody opens their doors yelling bonjour and eating baguettes and fucking and beignets and shit like that. So it's just like everybody's singing and dancing and shit, and he loves it. So he goes there every year just for that one thing. And they don't do it for anybody else. They just do it for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my shit. It's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Everybody in the town that he goes to sounds like the candlestick from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, no, it's badass as fuck. It's such a great time. And I'll be there for 2 weeks. And when we get to up next, we'll figure out what's going on. I'll be there for 2 weeks, so we'll figure out what's going on with that 2 weeks. And I don't know what the fuck just happened.
That's okay. When we were on Monty is dog sitting his drug dealer's dog, and when we were on the Drunken Peasants on Friday.
Wait, hang on.
The dog started having sex with a pillow while we were doing the show live. It was pretty fucking amazing. So shout out to that dog. Where's he at?
That just happened. Look at that.
What am I looking at?
He got his head caught in a random thing. All right, it's back on me now.
Yeah. Good. So, that's the only way we learn. Okay. That's the only way we learn.
Hang on. All right. Keep talking, Hannibal. I'm gonna help Zoe with this dog problem. Hang on. Hand it over here.
When the reason we're doing this pop-up episode, we're doing this pop-up episode for a couple reasons, but mainly because Monty is going to France. With him going to France, we're not entirely sure how we're going to be able to handle the functionality of doing episodes while he's there. So Monty and I are going to be doing some testing while he's there to make sure we can run an episode. We're supposed to do the X-Men episode this week. So we figured in the event that we can't do the X-Men episode this week and we have to postpone it, what we would do is a pop-up episode now. We'll try to figure out some other stuff because we can always just do shows about nothing. Like we have enough segments. And the great thing about our show, at least what I think is the greatest thing about the Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, is that we have these conversations with you guys. So when we do, like, especially when we do shit we don't care about and Fair File, and everybody gets to chime in and we get to talk, like, there are a lot of pundits that talk about freedom of thought, but really when they say freedom of thought, really, look, let's keep it 1,000, all right? When they say they're talking about freedom of thought, what they're just talking about is white people being able to say nigga and not get fired from their job. That's all they're talking about. I don't want to be labeled a racist. I just want to be able to drop the N-bomb from time to time, and that's what it is. Actual freedom of thought is the idea that you can think what you think, regardless of what other people think, and not get criticized for it. It's like we can just talk and share ideas. And the thing that I love about this show is that Hannibal, we get to just talk and have these conversations.
Hannibal, I might need you to do a solo shit show for a second because this dog is actually stuck in this thing, and I don't like to see an animal suffer. So
is he suffering though? He's not even your dog. No, so I guess any animal suffering.
Yeah, I don't like to see animals suffer.
So wait, if a flying cockroach comes head first at you,
that's an insect. That's an insect. Okay. Fuck a cockroach. Fuck a cockroach. But a dog specifically. Okay. This dog is stuck in there. And I got love for dogs. I don't like seeing them suffer like that. So I'm about to destroy this fucking piece of art that he ruined by getting his fucking head stuck in it.
Damn it. Okay, go. All right, Monty, I got you.
Yeah. So Hannibal, rant. I know you got shit you can rant about.
Yeah.
It won't take long.
Well, Lord knows I definitely got enough shit to bother the hell out of me. Let's see. Quick trip. I was actually going to tell you guys an interesting story. See if I can find that shit right now. But yes, Monty and I will be talking about the X-Men episode, the X-Men movies. And after going back and rewatching the first three, the X-Men, X2, X-Men United, and X-Men 3: Last Stand. And doing some of the research into those movies, there's a lot of very interesting, very fucked up things that happened in the creation of those movies that made those movies what they were. So those movies aren't great, but they're not bad as you would think that they would be. Like it's super weird. Like when you get into the meat of it, and like you see why those movies are the way they are. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a tidbit right now. Just there's things that I discovered in my research into these movies. So anybody that's a fan of the X-Men knows that in the comics, Rogue has the ability to fly, and she's super strong. Now, Rogue in the comics got her powers from absorbing that shit from Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. Carol Danvers was giving the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants some problems. Also, shout out to their name being the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Talk about owning your truth. I appreciate that, Magneto. You a G for that one. Anyway, Carol Danvers was up there busting the Morlocks' ass, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants' asses. So Mystique had Rogue, absorb her powers so that way she wouldn't be kicking their asses no more, right? Boom. So in the comic books, that's why Rogue can fly and she's super strong. She stole those powers from Captain Marvel. Now, how it translates into the movies, because in the movies, Rogue can't fly, she's not super strong. The reason they wouldn't let her have those powers is when they made the X-Men movie, there was a lot of infighting with a lot of the studios about who owned the rights to what characters. And Rogue's power to fly and her super strength were, because they were Captain Marvel powers and Captain Marvel wasn't a Fox property, they wouldn't even allow the Rogue character to have those powers in the movie. That's why all she has is the power to absorb people's shit, and not the ability to fly and be super strong. It just shows you that's how nuanced and how nitpicky the studios were when making these comic book movies. It's crazy. It's insane.
All right, I'm back. That was bullshit.
Animator called them the G-Men movies. It's like we're not calling them G-Men movies, man. Just like the X-Men.
We're not calling them a G-Men movie. We're not. Yeah. So
I didn't hear the dog die, so I guess you did a good job.
Yeah, I destroyed a fucking piece of art. But the dog's alive.
But so can I counterpoint you just for a second?
Yeah,
they make new dogs every day, but that art, like this is what I'm saying. It was just like you wouldn't be like Michelangelo, or not Michelangelo, who created Leonardo da Vinci. Be like, yeah, man, destroy the Mona Lisa to save that cat. Like, my nigga, that cat, that cat is gonna live for 5 years tops, right? That art is gonna last forever.
But I'm alive right now, and I fucking love dogs. And just like Billy the Fridge, this dog is a sweet boy. He really is. I love dogs.
And to quote, I don't know if it was God or Jesus, or maybe it was Abraham Lincoln. Fuck them dogs. Fuck them dogs.
Abraham Lincoln said that? All right.
Or Jesus. I'm either one. Somebody said it.
All
maybe,
right.
Or maybe it was Aslan from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm not sure. Somebody said that shit. Somebody said fuck them dogs.
Yeah, look. No, motherfucker. No, you're not coming up here right now. You are not sitting on my lap. Go. No.
You already destroyed some art with your whole ass.
Yeah. I love that you're alive, but fuck, get away from me right now.
I'm just saying. Fuck it. That is.
Like, I won't kill you, but I don't want you here. So, But yeah, and Zoe's out, I guess, refilling her water, so we can't go to the next segment. But welcome, shitheads. There's shit I need to do before we get to the next segment. Hang on. I got to pull my shit up because it's all here. So, welcome to the random pop-up episode of the shit show. If you like this shit, please support the stream through Nickel Chats or Streamlabs, which is streamlabs.com/Hannibal and Monty Show. Also, you can now follow us on Twitch. I see a few of you there on Twitch. Shadow Tiger Gaming, I see you. And Mistaken Reaper. We only got 2 there, but I see you. I'm watching you. I see your chats too. We're new to Twitch, but we're also streaming as Spider-Man Battle for New York. So,
okay,
talk some Spider-Man shit, Hannibal.
I got you. Look, Super Saiyan Zero, give him a plunger point. He says this stream is good, but you need one thing: Mountain Dew and game fuel.
Look, Mountain Dew and game fuel isn't paying us. But,
we look. They're paying the peasants to push Mountain Dew and game fuel. So we make it a point to push that on their show. This is our show. Ain't nobody paying us nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like that UFC pay-per-view where Brock Lesnar won the fight and he was like, Bud Light wanted me to promote their drink, but they're not paying me. That's why I drink fucking Coors.
Shit. Penultima's also on Twitch. I'm sorry, Penultima. You're not getting plunger points on Twitch, you know. Like the ones that accrue. Like, we don't control those. That's the bot counting them. We don't have the bot installed on Twitch yet.
I just want to say that if you were Team Hannibal, you would have those plunger points even on Twitch.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
But what I'm saying, but we're not doing Team Hannibal or Team Monty anymore, so I'm not gonna push that.
Well, you keep.
I've conceded the race to you, sir. Okay, I've conceded that we've decided that for the benefit of our friendship and this show, because we don't want our show going down, any negative path, that Monty and I can both be incredibly competitive, and we have these incredibly nuanced, albeit petty, arguments about things like Nirvana and Stan and stuff like that. It's just,
and we got to talk about the Stan thing. I saw it there, but you're saying you don't want to go down the path of non-sec. I know where you're going. I see where you're going. We're not those guys.
That is not what I said, and yet that is not wrong. So
yeah.
One case that cannot be on both teams for double plunger points. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. I'll give you plunger points, and Hannibal will give you plunger points. You can just randomly throughout a show go #Team Hannibal and then #Team Monty. You'll get both plunger points because we won't notice. So, but
I'll notice.
And that's why you go with Hannibal first, because Monty starts losing it towards the end. But
Hannibal, much like I imagine G-Man is the type of person who Googles himself daily. So.
And speaking of G-Man, I got some G-Man shit to talk about later, but we'll get to that. But no, I want to make this statement here on the shit show, and I'm not looking at the YouTube chat. I hope you are, Hannibal, because I'm looking at my list of social media stuff that I still haven't finished. But before we get there, I want to say this: with all the fucking bullshit that's going on, and as I said on the Alter Perspective last night, I follow this shit with a box of popcorn watching, because I like rap battles. This is like white people rap battles. There's no beats, no music, just dudes slinging mud at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit is hilarious, but I see the details in there, and I see what's going on, and I just want y'all shitheads to know that type of shit won't happen on the shit show. If this shit ends, it ends. Me and Hannibal are not doing it if the shit show never happens. The shit show will always be Hannibal and Monty. That's why it says Hannibal and Monty in the fucking title. We're 50-50 in this shit. This is our shit. And there's an awesome announcement coming once I get the shit finalized, once we get the shit finalized, when I get back from France. There's some cool shit about to happen with the shit show. So have no fear, the shit show is fucking here.
Yeah. Monty switched from Geico to State Farm and saved a bunch of money on his car insurance. That's
Don't ruin my fucking announcements, man. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We talked about this, and I told you it was in fucking confidence.
Oh shit!
I told you it was in confidence and perpetuity, Hannibal.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm tired of this shit. I do all the fucking work, Kyle, and I'm tired of you fucking hogging my shit. Also, I actually have no idea what's going on with this, and I'm not paying attention to it at all.
We'll just spewed out random names. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
I'm watching it, but look, I'll tell you where I am. Like, I don't know either one of them. Mm-hmm. I've vaguely seen Steve and Kyle on Twitter. They seem like okay guys. I disagree with Steve a lot. I've never actually interacted with him, but you know what? I don't know. It's just a weird situation.
Real quick, Monty, you remember that torrential downpour that you had in New Orleans earlier today?
Yeah.
It's here in Atlanta now.
Is it? You just caught it?
Yeah, it's raining Democrats and Republicans out here.
Oh,
I don't like to say cats and dogs. I don't like to throw cats and dogs under the bus like that.
I like it's raining Democrats and Republicans. Let's make that a thing.
Can we make that it's too wordy though. You'd have to say Dems and pubs.
No, I don't.
It's raining. It's raining Dems and pubs.
I think it's wordy enough.
It doesn't work. And then when people say it's raining cats and dogs, that's a weird thing to say. Like, was there a time in history? Like, so me, Monty, and oftentimes E Green to get on the phone, and we have these random calls where we have these random conversations about nothing. This is actually how the shit show happened in the first place. We were on the phone the other day, me, Monty, and E Green. Right, and oftentimes I'll be on the phone with one, and then the other will call, and then I'll just create a conference call, and somebody says something about killing two birds with one stone, and I was just like, then I say something like, was that like a big problem back in the day, like bird killing? And we'll have a whole long ass conversation about where the phrase two birds with one stone, and then Monty started theorizing that it was a family sitting at a dinner table, right?
Yeah. It's a family sitting at a dinner table, and somebody comes home. It's like, how many birds did you kill today? Like, that's what life was like back then. Like, maybe they come home and it's like, dinner conversation is, how many birds did you kill? How many did you kill? And
then somebody
chimed in with it.
Yeah, somebody was like, well, I killed 13 birds today. And then like the older brother, like, well, I killed 13 birds today. And Mom and Dad was like, oh, 13 birds, good job for you, Billy. And then little Johnny sitting there's like, yeah, but how many stones you had to use to kill those birds? I killed 2 birds with 1 stone today. And then that became and we will literally just have these random ass conversations that just it'll start with one stupid thing and then just spawn into like 10 stupid things and stuff. But you gotta imagine, because like stones was everywhere. It wasn't like there were stones in short supply. That definitely couldn't be the most effective way for killing birds back in the day. So it's just a weird phrase. It's like there's a bunch of birds. It's like, hey, let's throw some rocks at them. And I'm not trying to be like that guy. Like, I'm not a geologist. I had an aunt that was a geologist. She had a PhD in geology, but I don't know the difference between rocks and stones. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever said kill 2 birds with 1 rock. It's always stones in particular. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the same thing, Hannibal. I think rocks and stones could be the same thing. Am I wrong? Let me know in the chat.
What if somebody had fossilized quartz and they used that to kill a bird? Would they get more credit for that? Like, do you get more credit with what you killed the bird with, or how many birds you kill? Like, does it, like, what if you have fossilized quartz and you maim a bird? You know what I'm saying?
Or what if you killed 2 birds with 1 fossilized quartz?
This is true. Is fossilized quartz a thing? Did I just make that up, or is that a real thing? Who knows? Yeah. We don't know. These are the conversations that Lord Jamarcus says, if the stones are rolling, I think they do count as a rock. Okay. All right, I'm going to trust you as the authority on stones and rocks right now. They said, what about the birds and the bush one? Yeah, what is it? 2 birds and how does it go? one in the bird, two in the bush. What's the phrase? I never used that.
What? I don't know the bush one. I know the two birds, one stone. But
No. Like it's something about birds and bushes. But I'm googling birds and bushes right now. Hold on one second. I'm about to figure it out. Birds and bushes.
Yeah. And
wow. Straight to Pornhub. Damn.
Yeah. And
okay.
Also, I have to say, shit. Thank y'all. Dude 420 Adam and Unfortunately White is now following us on Twitch. Why is your name Unfortunately White? it's hilarious.
It just depends on I guess it just depends. That's all right. That's crazy. That's okay. Yeah. I gotta before you load up the next segment, I want to read this thing real fast, and then we can roll right into the next thing. All right. I wrote this last summer, and I just want to share this with you guys. This is July 29, 2018. I was at a Quick Trip a few nights ago, and it was pouring down rain, just like it is right now. I look up and I see this beautiful orange butterfly with sprinkles of black in its wings. It had gotten caught in the rain and was seeking refuge and landed on a nearby truck. The owner of the truck sees the butterfly and immediately moves to kill it. But I jumped between he and it, and I said, bro, that is a living, breathing creature that is just trying to wait out the storm just like the rest of us. It has a right to live, man. And he looked at me in my eye, lowered his hand, and agreed with me. I felt good, right? I felt like I accomplished something. Then out of nowhere, two big-ass flying cockroaches came right at me, and I Thanos snapped them both out of existence. Let's go to the next segment. Fuck them cockroaches.
Yeah, I'm with you. Before we go to the next segment, I gotta finish going through the shit.
Oh, yeah.
So hang on. Let me pull this up. Make sure I don't spill my shit. So I got to Twitch, I think. Yes. Also, you can follow us on Facebook. Look, this is how the shit show works. We got derailed by where you can follow us. You can also follow us on Facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty. Instagram @Hannibal and Monty, which is also the same as another. I don't know. I'll get to it again. Discord. I think there's a different Discord link in the description. Don't believe this one. Twitter. @shitshow.com. Snapchat is @show_shit. And if you want to help R&D get better at his job, follow R&D at 1701 R&D on Twitter. R&D has been kind of inactive. I think R&D has been doing his job. There have been less fuck-ups on the show. Thank you, R&D. And also, be sure to check out Power 5150. And I'm in the wrong place. There we go. And we, just last week, Wellington Smith, thank you again. I'm going to send you a thank you through Amazon. Sent us something from my Amazon wish list, which is always also in the description. And if you want to send us stuff there, just click on that link, and it'll tell you what we need to improve the show. And if you just want to send us random shit, send us whatever it is to P.O. Box 13013, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70185. I will not get it for at least 2 weeks because I will be out of the fucking country. And Hannibal's in Atlanta. Unless, Hannibal, do you want me to give you the P.O. Box key so you can go pick it up?
No, I don't need that responsibility because like when you walk up to a post office, when you walk into a post office with a mask on, it just causes all kinds of issues. They just be like, then just to make it worse, I walk into the post office so I can check the P.O. box with a mask on, and everybody's scared, and I say, hey, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna mail dangerous materials through the mail. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So it'll be about 2 weeks, but all of your support has made the show look like it does now. I am very happy with the current look of the show. This shit is clean as fuck. Look at these cameras. Me and Hannibal finally match with camera quality.
Yes. I mean, I was going for like kind of a vintage look. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going for like kind of a retro, like Betamax VCR kind of feel. But I've been told that Betamax and VHS no longer are a thing. So now I got all of these. Now I got all of these car-shaped VCRs that just rewind tapes and nothing else that I can't do nothing with.
You can be a random tape rewinder. How do we get 1 thumbs down already? Who the fuck's doing that? 44 likes. Hit that like button for us also. That's where I was going. I was like, look, there's 73 of you watching. If y'all are enjoying this shit, it's about to get more awesome. This isn't a full show, by the way. This is just a pop-up random show. Like some of the segments will be missing, but we'll explain why once we get to the next segment. But
I have actually explained to them why we're doing the pop-up show today. I told them why you were dealing with the dog apocalypse earlier. Yeah. I was letting them know. Technically, I should call it the art-pocalypse because you sacrificed art for an animal that wasn't even your animal. Then you know what? What if the dog that you saved was Dog Hitler?
This dog is not Dog Hitler.
How do you know he's not Dog Hitler? You don't know what he's gonna grow up to be. You don't know how thin his mustache is gonna be when he grows up.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
He's adorable.
You see that?
He's adorable. I love him already. Fuck. All right, take him away. God damn it.
Look at that dude.
Damn it.
He got his head stuck in a piece of art. So, fuck him for that. But he's a sweet boy. And he also, live on camera in the Drunken Peasants Patreon show, fucked a pillow live on camera while I was outside having a cigarette.
Like, gave it the business. Like, I'm talking about, like head down, ass up, just, like, giving it to the pillow, right?
Yeah.
Like, he went full on lipstick out on that pillow. Crazy.
Yeah. So, and that pillow is fresh out of the dryer right now, so I can finally use it again. So,
Hrothgar the Dane asks, how is the guy living in the shed?
He is still in the hospital, and I like to call him the dude that lives in my backyard, because that's just funnier, and he's an awesome dude, and I've told him that, and he thinks it's hilarious.
All right.
So, he's still in the hospital, and the guy house sitting for us will relinquish his sweet boy back to him as soon as he comes home. This dog's in good hands, so he's better. He's actually in a better place because I was worried about him.
So he's dead?
No, he's alive.
Well, when you said he's in a better place, that sounds like he died.
No, he didn't die. He's in a better place because he was having health issues, and he needed to be somewhere where people could take care of him because he doesn't have the means to take care of himself. So it got to a point where you can go to a hospital and they can be like, oh, you need this, this, and this, and they'll do it. The bills will come after. We'll all as a community figure that shit out with them because let's let this dude live.
I got you. Well, if something happens, right, I will take the dog. So
yeah, but I have plans on if in the unfortunate scenario that happens, I would take this dog and rename him Ron Jeremy because I like naming animals after random celebrities.
Ron Jeremy, he is random and he is a celebrity. Mike also said he is unfortunately white on Twitter. Give Mike a plunger point for that. Then also, look, you guys are gonna get plunger points, all right? Like we're working on some things right now. It's just been a very interesting couple weeks for Monty and myself. So
yeah, I'm gonna fix the plunger point thing while I'm in France. And you know what? Before I talk about that, let's just talk about what's up next.
Okay, what's up next?
Yeah, here we go. There we go. That way Zoe doesn't have to work as much to keep that fire burning because it's a constant battle.
Okay.
All right. And Drag might want to pop in later. So we might bring a Drag in later. I just got a Facebook message from him. So
Drag is a friend of the shit show.
Yeah. Fucking love
and he is someone who has met G-Man in person once, at least.
He is, which makes it even better. And I'm catching up. Steve is far from a cool guy, but I have a personal history with him. I'm slandering or with him slandering me with no evidence to back him up. Damn, Shadow Tiger Gaming, who are you? All right. I don't have any history with any of these people. I am neutral on all of it. I'm just going by what I see. That's what it is. And I got some, off the record shit to talk with Hannibal about some of this. So we'll get into it when the show's over.
All right.
But yeah. So what's up next? Up next is kind of cloudy, but for 2 weeks at least. Mm-hmm. I know for sure the beginning of July, there will be an episode about YouTube rappers. And if any of y'all want to know which rappers we're talking about, follow me on Twitter because I retweet those motherfuckers all the time. Yeah. That is the community that I hang out in on YouTube, which is why a lot of this, I don't know what's going on. Because it's, as I told Drag, because he's going to be on that show, we're bringing E Green back finally. This is E Green's first time back since before the Golden Turds.
Has it been that long since he's been on the show?
It's been that long since E Green's been on the show.
Okay, we gotta do something about that. We might even be like we might be doing some extra shows, like some non-shit show related stuff, but it's gonna be like we're trying to make the shit show a channel with all types of videos, and we've been toying around with an idea of giving E Green his own mini show for Hannibal and Monty shit show that you guys can watch on our channel. So we're working on some things. Working on some things. That's all I'm saying. We're working on some shit right now. Feel good about it.
Yeah. And Twitch, I know there's not a lot of people on Twitch right now. There's only 6 watching.
Not yet.
Yeah, give that chat a chance. I'm watching it, and I see you. And I see you as much as I see the YouTube chat. I'm trying to watch both. But make it really hard for me to keep track of both. Make both chats active. I know it's not active there. It's active on YouTube. So, but yeah, we're working on getting E Green as more a part of the show, which I don't know if he realized what happened.
I'm laughing at Thrift Store Dan. Give him a plunger point. He says, "Man, I can't believe the Earth has made almost a full rotation since E Green was last on." Turn up.
Five plunger points for Thrift Store Dan.
That was awesome.
And also, just so you shitheads know, our lovely producer Zoe is watching the chat, and she is randomly giving out plunger points without announcing them. So you're getting plunger points that you don't know about, that you won't know till the next time you watch. Because I told her she has the power to give out plunger points.
Yeah.
So
also real quick, damn it, Beardshire says be careful multi-streaming, but you didn't say why. Let us know why we should be careful multi-streaming. Also, Davis Huffman says hello, y'all. Greetings from Alaska. Hello, Davis Huffman. Where in Alaska are you right now? Yes. And sidebar, are you in the part of Alaska that, and I know this is the question that people from Alaska get all the time, so I apologize in advance for being that guy, but are you in that part of Alaska where it's like the 6 months of this, 30 days of that, all that stuff? I talked to a guy from Alaska one time. He said that there's like people that develop a certain type of depression there because of the lack of sunlight for long stretches of time.
Well, shit. Yeah, fuck that. But yeah. So that's coming up. We're going to be talking about while we wait for that chat to come in.
He says
Dragon
ranks. Okay.
All right. Dragon E Green. Unfortunately, White wants plunger points, Zoe. Give him plunger points.
Mr. Mumbles asked, what is a plunger point? I am glad you asked, Mr. Mumbles.
There you go. Explain it, Hannibal.
So, plunger points are this very arbitrary thing, very arbitrary, worthless things that we give to our audience for different things. Like, so when you guys say certain things that, like, if you say something that makes us laugh, then we give you a plunger point. If you're just watching the stream live, you get plunger points. If you share the stream and tag us in it, you get plunger points. And Monty and I, at some point, will translate these plunger points into something you guys actually use, like gift bags and different things. I was actually talking with E Green earlier about some stuff today that we could some gifts and some merch that we can just give you guys. We're working on some things. We have like 100, like just like a bad porn star. We got 100 balls in the air, and we're working on getting some things for you guys. But you can actually check your plunger points at any time, Mr. Mumbles. If you type in the chat ! and the word points, and I'll do it right now so you can see !POINTS, and hit enter. It will let you know how many plunger points you have. It is a form of currency that we give to our fans because you guys, holy shit, I got 172 plunger points. What the fuck? How'd that happen?
That's because you watch every shit show, Hannibal.
Yeah.
And I also have to say, I just saw it happen. I accidentally, Drag, you can say stuff. Since Drag said he was available, I added him to the call, and I was going to tell him just check Skype and join the active call, but I guess it called him. So Drag is here. I
don't know if he can hear us yet. I don't know if he's ready to be on the show.
Whenever you're ready, chime in. You don't have to be
I was waiting for you to get done with your because I was like, man, I was sitting here looking, and I was like, I know he can fuck with shit while it's live, and people can't see all the shit that he's doing. I need to figure out how to do that on my stream because people see me changing scenes and adding tabs and shit. And I'm just like, man, this is so unprofessional.
Yeah. And Zoe, if you want to add him as an NDI source, just put him on top. Drag just won't have a border.
Yeah.
Just so he can be shirtless to fuck with Drag's new friend if he stumbles across this.
Just so you guys know, NDI source stands for niggas doing internet. So
yeah.
That's what that is right now. So Zoe created a new NDI source. I guess for y'all, it's neighbors doing internet. So there you go.
Yeah. We're not trying to normalize y'all saying nigga. So what's up, my neighbor? As Hannibal was trying to say.
Yeah. As Hannibal was trying to say. Earlier, so you all for the liberal use of the word nigga, and I said, you know what, me too. I am for the liberal use of folks using that word, but I'm also for the liberal use of people catching hands. Okay, so they go hand in hand.
I'm all for the liberal use of black people using the word nigga. That's where I am.
So mind the chat is saying there's a bit of an echo on you right now.
Is there? There's an echo on me. Oh, you know why? Zoe added a new NDI source. There we go. Niggas doing internet.
There you go.
In fact, the only time y'all gonna hear me say nigga is on y'all's show.
Yeah, Zoe's half nigga. So
there we go.
And I always mess with her when she does something. I'm like, look, that's your nigga side coming out. When she cooks something good, because Zoe's been cooking for us. I'm like, Zoe, cook like black people. Don't cook like your mom.
Damn, Davis Huffman said he's 2 hours from the Arctic Circle in Fairbanks. In winter, we only see the sun like a couple hours a day. The sky hasn't been dark since March.
I want E Green to explain that shit to me. Please do.
Oh shit, we got a nickel chat.
Yeah, I just read it. That's what I was just reading. I was reading Davis Huffman's. So I really want to go to Alaska. I actually I used to be the overnight manager of a Chinese restaurant in downtown Atlanta. There's two right in the heart of downtown, midtown Atlanta that open until like 5 a.m. every morning. And I used to be the overnight manager of one of those places. And me and one of the guys that worked there, we were entertaining the possibility of driving from Atlanta to Alaska. And when we started plotting out the trip and we saw just how arduous it was going to be, we just decided to just go to the movies instead. So
that seems like quite a transition.
Yeah, it was just like, look, listen. It was very far, and then like when you like, there's a certain point when you're driving through like fucking Vancouver to go to Alaska, where it's like the GPS is like there's not even roads anymore. It's like you know how Back to the Future it was like roads where we go, we don't need roads now. And in a certain part of Alaska, there's no roads. It's like so you're gonna go down this mountain pass, and then you're gonna turn till you see like these penguins and go past these igloos. There's gonna be some ice. You're gonna drive over this lake, but it's froze, so it's cool. And then when you get over here, you're gonna be in Juneau. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing nothing. As a black man, I'm scared of everything. All right, I'm not doing that shit. I refuse. I like every time, like whenever I'm doing my ride share driving, and I ask a customer which house is theirs, and they say the last house on the left. I was like the horror movie, get out right now. I'm a 6'2", 245-pound black man wearing a mask. You got to get out my car right now because I'm scared.
Yep, and also
I won't do it
before. And I think our problem comes in. We always, when we get these shows where there's no real topic, we're just popping up to talk shit. We forget a bunch of shit, and we got this is only 3 minutes ago. All right. I thought this went on longer. This is from, I can't even read that on the screen. This is from
loving
Hogarth,
it. Keep
Hogarth the Dane, the Dane, I think.
Hrothgar.
Hrothgar.
I can't see it
because y'all don't play Skyrim. Evidently, it's okay. I got you.
It's super compressed on my screen. I don't see.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too. It says loving it. Keep it coming. Pygmy power. Hollywood forever, Nollywood forever. Okay, I can't.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm looking at it. It's hard. It's hard to see it on the screen, but
thank you for that. Thank you for that. You are countering the person we all got beef with, but it's all swell because we're gonna get through it. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. Come on, Hannibal. That's a bar. That's a bar.
We got E Green in chat. What's good, E Green?
What's good? Is there?
Yeah, you and Hannibal are gonna. You and Drag are gonna be talking soon. And you know what? Wait, I gotta ask you, Drag. Have you only listened to Dax so far?
That's all I listened to because I was bumping out on the way to class. That's all I listened to. I'm listening to the rest of them tomorrow.
All right. No, that's fair. All right. I like that. I like your approach. I see how you're doing this. All right. No, that's going to make for a good discussion.
Yes.
I'm seeing where you're going. All right. I like what you're doing. All right, cool. All right.
Hello. Somebody sent me some titties just now. What is this?
What?
Hey, that's what's up. When you get random titties, that's you're doing good stuff.
Who is this chick? Send me some chick on what is this? Twitter? This is Twitter.
Oh. M. Dubois says, I'm late. Who is stupid enough to cause beef with you guys?
Please tell me he capitalized beef.
He didn't, but I give E.M. Dubois a plunger point. And
listen, E.M. Dubois, I promised you months ago, after I bought your book, that I was going to read it when I was in France. I leave tomorrow. 2 weeks from now, you will be our second since we're in Up Next, I'm getting back on topic. That's what I'm doing, Hannibal. When we come back, we're adding a new segment to the beginning right after What's Next. It's going to be Shithead Shoutouts. And I'm going to say this right now. Lord Jamarcus, you're probably going to be the first. Get ready for that shit. E.M. Dubois, you're coming up right after. I'm gonna read your book while I'm out of the country. Since I bought it, and y'all shitheads should buy it too. Go follow this dude. This dude wrote a fucking book.
About what?
I don't know. I'm gonna read it. I'll know what it is.
What if it's about two men loving each other ever so tender?
Like Brokeback Mountain? That was a very good
Mountain.
Yeah, look, that was a very good movie that I saw one time. I threw up a couple times, but it was a good movie. It was a very good movie. It was just, it caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for how.
I mean, a dude, two dudes and a horse would catch me off guard too. I mean, ain't just you.
I just wasn't. I wasn't prepared for how genuine their love was on screen. I just wasn't ready for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was the same. I felt the same way in Moonlight, though. It was like, man, this is a good ass movie. I don't want to see this no more. So,
yeah. I'm all about people getting out and doing shit. I don't have to agree with everybody. If somebody made something, check it out. Yeah. Go see what they're doing. Go give it a look. If you don't like it, don't buy the next book.
Yeah, Monty and I have a, we operate in a very, very specific place. Support goes both ways. Yeah. So, you guys support us and we'll support you guys. You know what I'm saying? You might have wrote a book saying you might be a rapper and made a song also, about how.
When I review this book, I will be honest. I'm going to read it while I'm in France. I'll give you an honest review, which if you're, I'm assuming you're an artist and want to know. Yeah. I'll let you know what I liked and what I didn't like. I won't just trash your shit unless it's absolute horse shit, which I don't believe it is, but I'll tell other shitheads to give it a shot. Check it out. Let them know what you think. It's $3.
Like, yeah, if no other reason, you guys should just buy it because it's $3. Like, how many shitheads do we have that wrote a book that you can buy and it's $3? Like, buy a book. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That might have been the first shithead shout out. You beat Lord Jamarcus. I was planning on shouting you out first, Lord Jamarcus, but you'll be the first with an intro video to go.
You know what? After you read the book, I'll buy it too, and then I'll read it, and then we can bring him on the show, and then we can talk about the book. We could do a pilot episode.
Fucking book club.
Yeah, the Hannibal and Monty book club, way better than the Oprah book club. And also, we got a nickel chat from Penultima that of 50 knock. What is knock?
I don't know. I was going to ask you that. I was like, what is a knock? Okay, let me see. Knock currency. I'm Googling it. That's
I know where he's from.
That's a Norwegian krone.
Yeah.
So let me see how much. I'm guessing that's $5.
While you figure that out, I'm gonna read it. But it's cool. It looks good on the screen. Penultima is a top tier shithead.
Yeah, he's the top, and I'm positive he has the most plunger points of anybody else, with Vapion and Thrift Store Dan right on his head. Oh, and Emily the neighbor.
Don't forget about Emily the neighbor.
I didn't forget Emily the neighbor.
He said, "Come over here, Hannibal. We'll go past the Arctic Circle and hunt some whales in Lofton. It'll be fun." Why'd you only invite Hannibal, Penultima?
You know why?
See, I want your black ass there. That's why. That's exactly. You didn't have to ask.
Yeah, listen, Penn. When I come join you for in our Arctic whale hunting trip, I have a movie replica of Legolas's sword from Lord of the Rings, and I'll use that to jump in the water and fight the whales to the death.
What the fuck, Hannibal? Like, you just gonna leave me behind? You just gonna go? Like, you gotta stay, Monty.
No, because you love animals. Like, you had an animal earlier today that destroyed your art. Like something that was valuable and worth money for something that anybody could have. Also, just so y'all know, Hannibal doesn't really get excited about, like, when people be like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." I'm like, so what's the big deal? Everybody gets pregnant all the time. You know what I'm saying? Monkeys get pregnant. Why am I supposed to get excited for you? And I'm not coming to your fucking baby reveal. Like, oh, it's a boy. Is it going to be a boy? Is it going to be a girl? Like, you're flipping a fucking coin and throwing a party for that shit. I'm not coming to that, all right? Now, if you gave birth to something that wasn't a boy or a girl, like if you gave birth to an Amazon gift card, I'd be like, damn, that caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Or like if you gave birth to, like, I don't know, running or happiness. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, she gave birth to the color purple. Fuck, that was pretty awesome. Not the movie, but like just the actual color purple. Like she spread her legs and purple just flew out. That would be like, damn, that was
what?
That's the problem.
I'm with you on that, man. I had to go to that shit today.
Like fucking baby reveal shit is trash. It's like,
wait, what was?
It's also. Is that real quick for everybody in the chat? Is this a thing that white people do too? Because I don't know if I have enough white friends to know this. No. I just do white people also do baby reveals, or is that
Yes, I went to one this year, man. Yes, I'm telling you, yes, that is, man. Look, it's bad because my cousin obviously it has my skin affliction, but he got a white baby mama. You know, that's his wife, and all of her family members, and so we got all the fancy shit. And it was a gender reveal party and the baby shower party. And I texted her. I said, "Look, man, it's early in the morning. I want to lay down and just put my face in my wife's titties and go to sleep. Y'all really got to do this shit." She said, "Man, I don't want to do it either, but you know what she want." I said, "Man, can't you just tell us to go to sleep, man? Just tell everybody stay home. It's cool. We'll do it on Skype. We do it on Skype." And they said, "No, we can't do it on Skype." So, man, I ain't never doing that shit ever again. Cause I'm sitting here eating these little crackers. They playing little games on there. Do you know what you actually do at a fucking baby shower and a gender reveal? You know what you do?
No. What do you do?
You sit around with a bunch of older ladies and you play baby games like unscramble the name of this celebrity's child. I'm not even fucking with you. That's literally what that was one of the games.
What's worse, the going to a baby gender reveal party or going to somebody's child's recital?
You know what? At least at the recital, you can be on your phone and nobody's gonna say shit. Yeah.
So what you mean if you at the wait. So what, you mean to tell me if I go to the gender reveal, I can't be on my phone?
Not during the events, because all throughout the recital you can do whatever the fuck you want to because everybody else is. But during when you're participating in the games and shit that they're playing, everybody got to be involved and engaged and all that stupid shit. So that's my experience. I ain't never done that shit again.
Adam E in the chat says, "I am white and I did not do a gender party." Thank you, Adam E. See, I'm just saying. I'm thinking that I don't know. I think that might just be. I think black people trying to find ways to hustle double gifts. It's like, oh, we got the thunderstorm, the baby shower, right?
The baby lightning.
Right, they got the baby shower and then they got the gender reveal. I got a homeboy who just did the gender reveal, and he was like, "Yeah, I just did the gender reveal. I didn't invite you because I know you wouldn't come." I said, "You're right. You know me. That's how we friends." Because he knows.
I told my wife, I said, "You better not ever. If we ever have another child, you better not ever even think about having no damn gender reveal. Like we can go to the doctor and find out. Why we got to invite everybody and got to be a mystery. We got to play Blue's Clues to find out something we could have asked when we were there in the first place."
Yeah. To get the gifts, Drag. To get the gifts.
The gifts, that's too damn greedy. I ain't open up half them damn gifts that we got the first time. I actually threw away one of the gifts because we still look, I'm about to say this little nigga. This dude, my son is about 8 years old, and we got stuff before he was born. We ain't opened up yet. So no.
Yeah. You can call him this little nigga. I've called Zoe this little nigga a few times. So look, she's half white. So
yeah. Look, E.M. Dubois says the gender reveal is worse. He thinks the gender reveal is worse than a recital. I think I might agree with him.
Yeah.
Lord Jamarcus says, "Can't we just high five and be like, good job and be done with it?" See, that's right.
I like it.
Thank you, and give him a plunger point for that. That's absolutely fucking right.
And also, I wanna shout out Shadow Tiger Gaming for saying hashtag food with flavor from way earlier. I'm sorry, I'm slower with Tish, but Twitch, but there are more of you watching. I see it.
Wait.
Now.
You said slow with Tish. You trying to let Tish know that she's not using enough salt on the stuff? Is that what that is? You just had a Freudian slip just now.
No, it's not a Freudian slip. I would say it to her face. I keep challenging her on her seasoning.
I look, Tish. Just so you know, Team Hannibal, we do not criticize the seasoning choices of however you make the food. All right, we love all food that's prepared by anybody. As long as it's prepared with love, then we love it.
She's getting better at it. She's getting better at it. So she's following your advice, and she doesn't have the ancestors to look up to. Mm-hmm. So I look at her and I say, "That's enough. That's enough."
The tone is down.
That made me laugh harder than it was supposed to. I wasn't supposed to.
Her method is, because I always criticize her seasoning, her method is she sprinkles what she thinks should go in, and then she goes double that when she's seasoning. Like, well, it's been really good since you started doing that.
I like that method. I like that. So does she? To tell me, because I forgot to ask when we were drinking in New Orleans. Does she measure the sugar when she's making Kool-Aid?
Yep.
I don't think Tish says she thinks that I think her food is odd. I don't think it's odd. I think it's odd that you consult the recipe every time you cook.
Yeah, look, drag. Wait, hang on. Since I see Tish in the chat, I'm putting you on the spot. Okay. I love you. I still love you. I'm putting you on the spot though. Drag, do you like if you get a frozen pizza?
Mm-hmm.
When you read the instructions, do you actually preheat the oven, or do you just turn it to that temperature and put the pizza in?
So if I'm familiar with the food and I cooked it before like that, then I don't fuck with the instructions. But if I don't, because I usually, when I'm doing something like that, that's for the family. And if I'm not familiar with it, I'm going to take my time. And that's when I'll go and read it and make sure I'm preheating and doing it right. Any other time,
so you preheat. All right.
I thought it
There you go, Tish. There you go, Tish. See, I didn't put you on the spot. I put me on the spot. I'm wrong. There you go. I'm wrong. There you go. That's a black man that does it that way. He preheats.
See, you know what my recipes are? Hey, mom. You remember the potato you be making? What you put in there?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm making a steak. I'm like, Mama, how you made the steak so savory? Oh, you use butter to activate the flavor? Cool.
So you gotta juice that shit on there while you cooking?
I don't even ask my mama how much butter she used. I just put enough butter until it's enough butter and then it's done. It's It's over with.
Okay, all right.
Tish is saying Team Drag now.
Team Drag. There's gonna be some team shirts. There's definitely go after all this nonsense going on.
Look, I'm gonna make Tish Team Monty Team Hannibal at a certain point. It's gonna happen.
You coming after this old lady?
She team everybody. No. It's not.
See how that works?
No. It's not even like that. It's just look. If I can convince the wife of my enemy to join my team. Then you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Lord Jamarcus is Team Hannibal. But you know what, Lord Jamarcus? Which one of us has been watching your channel?
Ooh.
And enjoying your content? Ooh. Hannibal, do you know what Lord Jamarcus does on this channel?
Yes, he does Magic the Gathering on his channel. You know what I'm saying? So I also have been watching this. That's why his name is Lord Magicus and not Lord Jamarcus. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I do know that. Damn. All right. Thought he could catch me with my pants down. And I know what you're thinking, Monty. You haven't seen his channel. You just remember me saying it over the phone. Well, guess what? You can't prove that shit right now. Yeah. So
hold on. Why does Lord Jamarcus look like the substitute teacher that gave me detention in 8th grade? What's going on with this?
Well, first off, what did you do to get detention? That's the better question.
That ain't important. I'm just saying he just looked like the dude that gave me detention.
Yeah. Look. I'm gonna ask you this, Hannibal. What does the bottom of his screen look like when you watch Lord Jamarcus's channel?
But look, we still got to do next time, all right? Like, we still got to deliver a show to these people. So coming up soon, we're gonna be doing an X-Men episode at some point, and we'll probably be joined by Scientist Mel and maybe either Ace Wonder or live action anime, LA anime.
Yeah.
Monty and I are also going to do a video where we are cataloging this particular YouTube rap beef that is taking place between Dax and Screwface John and a couple other rappers.
Crypt, Quadeca, Dwayne TV, every rapper on YouTube Dax went at. That's what, and Drag just listened to War. And
yeah, that was wow. I was like, man, me start writing down some shit, man. Damn, like he came for next.
Drag is Team Dax right now. Like,
that's gonna be hard to top.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Screw. We keep trying to get you on this show. We're talking about your shit. When I get back from France, Drag's Team Dax. Come change his mind, bro.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
You know what? I'm open. I just put it in front of me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Listen,
I won't
stuff.
say what team I'm on right now, but we'll see. So, but yeah, that's what's coming up next.
Lord Jamarcus says, "I've been swayed by Monty." # Team Monty.
That's right.
He's gonna give you an unnecessary amount of plunger points for that, and that's okay because you can beat Team Monty, but
give him 25.
just know,
give Lord Jamarcus 25 right now.
See, I told you it's gonna be random as hell. But you know what though? When the dust settles and the smoke clears, if there's ever somebody whose ass you need kicked, Hannibal will kick that ass for you because that's just the type of president that Hannibal is.
But what the fuck are you wearing, Drag?
Oh! This is a wig that I found up underneath my sink because I was talking to G-Man's crazy ass country uncle.
Oh, that shit's been hilarious.
Yeah, so he started saying shit about wearing wigs and shit. And I'm like, I went and got a wig. So I was like, fuck it. I just put a wig on.
Yeah, look, I stopped watching you because I had to move over to Lord Jamarcus's stream because, I like to follow what the shitheads are doing. I'll watch your shit, shitheads. So, and just so you know, an upcoming segment is the shithead shout out. If you want to send us your shit, I'm going to add probably once I get to France or while I'm on the fucking plane, stressing the fuck out because I have panic attacks while flying. I'm not ashamed to say it. While I'm trying to distract myself, I might add a section to the Discord called Shithead Shout Out, where you just go in and post your shit, and we'll shout you out on every single episode. We'll post a link to your shit, and we'll talk about your shit. Me and Hannibal will watch your shit and talk about it. So, Lord Jamarcus, you're first in that line. And we already shouted out E.M. Dubois. We're going to give you a real shout out right after that. So, that's what's coming up next. So,
hey, y'all got drag and drag, so you know what? Y'all better be getting like that and support the show.
Yeah, and
just saying.
And I'm actually glad that we have drag on here because before we get to this is when I have this next thing queued up, right, Zoe? Is it queued up? The image I want to show. All right, and I have to pull it up here so that I can read it. Actually, Facebook message this to drag. So, how many of y'all have seen? I know a few of you has. Most of you have probably, because I think all the shitheads showed up for the Audacity episode, where we talked about someone Drag's very familiar with, G-Man.
Oh. Yeah, he's not answering my emails lately. I'm kind of upset by that.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that. Zoe, put that image up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
So I actually texted, I Facebook messaged this to you, Drag. He sent me this. I got home from seeing Weird Al, which Hannibal, I know you got shit to say about that.
I don't have anything. I have more questions than I have things to say.
All right, but I got home and I look at my email. I'm like, oh shit, G-Man commented on your video. And it was the Audacity episode. He said, I've never seen this channel before. If you wanted to talk, why didn't you just ask me to be a guest? I guess it's easier to make fun of people. Oh, well, continue showing everyone how moral you are. First off, G-Man.
Wait. One more thing. Can you read that G-Man message, uno mas?
Yes. Here it is. Uno mas. I've never seen this channel before. If you wanted to talk, why didn't you just ask me to be a guest? I guess it's just easier to make... I guess it's just easier to mail fun of people. Sorry, I read it wrong. Oh well. Continue showing everyone how moral you are.
Didn't you ask me for his email address so you could contact him and get him on the show?
Yes,
I could have
that's number one. And Crimson, if you're still in the chat, say something. Because he noticed something too that I don't even think you noticed, Drag. He mentioned it at the beginning of the show. Not only did I get his email address from Drag and send an email, but I even got on Drunken Peasants and said, G-Man, come talk to us. If you don't want to talk to us here, check your email, because I invited you to this show. And I don't see Crimson there anymore. But he saw when G-Man did his thing about asking if homosexuality was a choice, I jumped in and trolled a little bit, telling him that my views were basically the views of how Kingdom Hearts is structured. But I ended it by saying, I am Monty from Hannibal and Monty's Shit Show. I would love to have you on that show. And it was a week before the Audacity show. So I did invite your ass on the show. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Damn, shots fired. Bang, bang.
You're welcome on the show if you want to challenge that shit. My email is monty.booking@gmail.com, because I will not contact your ass again. If you want on this show, you call us. We're done.
Bitches come to me.
Yeah. I contacted you once, twice, 3 times a bitch, and you bitched out.
You see how hurt he is. It's easy to make fun of people.
Macho Man Monty Savage over here. Monty off the top rope with the elbow drop to the heart.
You hurt his feelings.
That's what I did. Like, don't come at me with shit like that and say, why didn't you just invite me on? Bitch, I invited you the fuck on. Shut the fuck up. Now it's on you. I gave you the chance. If you want on, you get in touch with me. Monty.booking@gmail.com. Send an email. I guarantee you we'll schedule you on the show. Other than that, you're not on the fucking show. I'm not talking to you.
And just shit on me. I mean, that's always. I mean, how many people would watch that? I'm pretty sure a lot would watch him just to shit on me. Just saying. Man.
Yeah, and look, G-Man. If you want on the show, we'll bring you on and we'll do a regular shit show with you. I'll read that in a second.
Great time.
I'll read that in a second.
Great time.
But we'll bring you on and we'll do a regular show. We'll just run through our normal segment with you. And you have to talk about the segment. Monty's important shit. Check this shit out, and then we end the show. I don't know what happened just now, but there we go. It's back to normal. But
Zoe's being awesome. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah. So G-Man, that's where it is. But, and here's the funny thing about it, because I saw this in Drag's Discord earlier. Somebody else said, I don't remember who it was. I don't know, Drag, I don't know if you saw it. Somebody said G-Man commented on their video and blocked them. He didn't block you because his comment's missing from every account that I have, because I'm very strategic with shit like this. I don't talk to him with every account that I have. I don't see that comment on my account from any account. He posted that comment, and it was there long enough that you were sent an email to show the comment, but he deleted it in time that you couldn't see it when you went back to look at it in your comments. Because he's a fucking bitch.
Well, maybe he watched the episode and was like, man, this is a very accurate representation of my life online, and I need to do better with myself. Maybe I should stop espousing these crazy religious beliefs and just kind of just sit down and just chill the fuck out for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what happened, but you don't know what was in his heart. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't know what his sexuality is. I mean, I gotta guess, but I don't know. But I'm sure I'm 99% sure I know, but I don't. You know, and that 1% that I don't know is why I say I don't know, even though I know. And I don't care. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares what's in your heart.
Look, so like when I went and I met this cat, did y'all seen the videos, right? Where he's arm wrestling me and like he's at the table doing the chest and all that other kind of shit. This cat loves, like, he's one of those dudes that love to touch your arm and touch your shoulder and shit like that.
Stop
and
it.
I'm like, look, I said, I know you're not used to a lot of dudes from the South. I don't know what you Northern boys like to do, but you don't come up to no grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to do this real fast because Mike has created a subreddit for Hannibal and Monty's shit show on Reddit. So if you guys aren't already following it on Reddit, please follow the subreddit. Hold on, I'm posting it right now. So you guys, if you're not following the Hannibal and Monty shit show Reddit, go follow the Hannibal and Monty shit show Reddit.
Also, Mike, direct message that to me on Discord, and I'll link it in the show so that people will check it out. So
that's
awesome. And also, says, fuck life.
Awesome. We have 65 people watching, and we have 64 likes. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but that means one of you needs to like this stream. Just one of you hit like, so that we keep that ratio up. And also, going along with what Drag said with the touching, how many days were you here, Hannibal, when you came to visit?
Like 3-4 days.
That I
there, Casanova. Hold on.
That's supposed to be an easy question, Hannibal.
No, you didn't touch me no times.
There you go. That's
okay. So I'm not tripping. tripping. So when I came to visit you, Hannibal, I think, you know what? Got a handshake. A good handshake, but I think that was a lot other than me handing you a drink, from the bar. I don't remember last time I put my hands on you or nothing like that, but man, this dude's all touching my arms and shit like that, my shoulder. I'm like, look, bro, you need to back, because he got mad. I was like, look, dude, you like dick or something? Like, what's going on with you? Yeah. Like, you talk about it a lot, but you got mad, like, from the barbecue place. I said, look, where I'm from, you don't just go touching on no grown man. Yeah. Unless you trying to clap some cheeks or something. And he got nerve enough to get mad at me. I'm like, no.
Look, Adam E said men don't touch each other's muscles. Look, the established rule is, look, you don't touch. Like, it's like, that's my friend. Like, that's what it is. Like, we're boys. I got your back. Like, we're down. Like, we don't need to touch to prove that. Yeah. If you're attracted to me, I say I'm not interested. We still don't touch. If I'm interested, then we touch.
Then we clap them cheeks. That's what happens.
Yeah. He said, if I'm interested, then we clap cheeks.
Yeah. Look.
Only then, though.
That goes male or female. We only touch if I'm interested.
Mm-hmm. E.M. DeWash says he only touches, like, he doesn't touch past the handshake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if it only in certain circumstances. I get it.
Yeah. If I'm interested, we touch more. Like, there's a handshake or a hug. That's a greeting, depending on who you are and what body language I see. If I see the body language, I go, all right, this is a handshake. All right, this is a hug. And that hug, that's not limited to male or female. Because some dudes are huggers, some women are handshakers. You go with what works.
Last night, Sheila made salmon burgers, and I was like, "Good job, Sheila." And I shook her hand. Good quality salmon burgers.
And I have to say, this has been the longest. What's up next?
Actually, so look, you know what? This What's Up Next was also a What's Eating Monty. So let's not even we won't do What's Eating Hannibal because we just did What's Eating Monty, and What's Eating Hannibal isn't as good as What Was Eating Monty. So you killed that shit.
We did. Like, I did just drop some bars on G-Man.
No, when we clip out this episode, we'll just do the What's Eating Monty intro and then cut into this.
All right. I'm fine with that. Yeah. And I'll tag the fuck out of G-Man in it. And Drag, when I post this, I want you to play it on your channel again as Drag does, whenever I've done a call out to G-Man, Drag has played it on his channel. So I know you saw it.
Yep. Yep. I have no problem doing that because I got to finish that stupid ass video he did today.
Yeah.
Because I saw my buddy Mr. D-Roy Crozier, life application officer, and I said, let me go. This dude's more interesting, so I'm gonna go review
Hannibal.
him.
Yeah.
Hannibal, I'm gonna send you the 2 links to the last 2 streams Drag did with D-Roy, because you need to get on this on the ground floor. Follow this right now.
This dude showed up like he had nerve enough to start his video as me in his damn intro. Had his shirt off, had the eyewear on and shit like that. Was trying to talk like me, and I'm like, bro, come on.
Hannibal, do you remember when you called me and you were stressed out about the computer shit, and I was just calm and cool? I was like, look, this is what we do. I'm cool, because I had just gotten done laughing my ass off at the way this dude responded to Drag. I'm like, oh my god, this guy came and he was actually funny responding to Drag. Like, this is gonna be fucking epic.
So just so y'all know, whenever Monty and I talk on the phone, and this is true as actually E Green, Shayla, LA Anime, who's in the chat, everybody that knows me will say, if you call Hannibal or if Hannibal calls you, the first 20 minutes of conversation is really just me ranting about something. Like you're gonna get a what's eating Hannibal for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll be like, I'm sorry, what's going on with you, man? How's everything?
Yep.
And everybody that knows me just accepts this to be true and just kind of rolls with it. And I apologize for how awesome my talking abilities are. Okay.
Everybody that homeboy does that. That's fine. I just put you on speakerphone, put myself on mute, and I walk away. And every few minutes I come back and go, yeah, man, that's fucked up. Put myself back on mute, go get me a sandwich, come back. Oh yeah, man. Back on mute.
Yeah, but no, it'll be like I'm calling Hannibal because it's the day of a show, and I'm like, I need to know what the fair files are because I need to get videos for him. And you'll see why in the next segment when we get to it. And I call him up, and Hannibal answers, and he's like, and it's always the same. If I call him, he answers by going, Monty! And if I answer, I'm like, Hannibal the beat animal. That's how the conversations always start.
Yeah. Look,
and then Hannibal rants, no matter which start it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who calls who. It's just like LA Anime and Shayla both in the chat is like, yep. Like LA was like, nah, son, for like an hour and 20 minutes. Yep. and Shayla's like, facts. It's like, I just be, y'all don't understand. Like the reason, look, like I be needing to get that shit off my chest. Like what's eating Hannibal is therapy for me. All right.
Look, I want to put this out there. And I listen because as business partners, I need to know what the fuck's going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, let me hear it.
Wait, you mean as a part of a partnership, you got to communicate with your other half? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. So I hear what he has to say. I'm like, all right, 30 minutes. Let me listen. Because as I keep telling him, his problems are my problems.
Oh.
He's got to be straight so that this shit works. Because you know what?
Oh, man.
Hannibal is my fucking boy.
Wait, look, like LA Anime says, like Ace Wonder has driven from Atlanta to New Orleans like 1 billion times talking to Hannibal. Yep. So you can take trips talking to him.
Yep.
Oh, you one of them dudes.
True.
Look, I got a cat like that, man. Like every time I talk to him, it's at least a 3-hour conversation. So I'm like, and that's the thing, I like him a lot. Like I like talking to him. Like he and I don't agree on a lot of stuff other than like anime and bullshit. But man, like we always get caught up. There's always a good conversation. But I'm like, shit, man, I really do. I got the time to allot to this conversation. I gotta plan out, segments of my day just to dedicate to him. But man, that's how it is sometimes.
Yeah. Like I might actually use Hannibal because as I said earlier, I have panic attacks on airplanes. I might turn on my international $10 a day shit and just call up Hannibal and be like, what happened today? Tell me the story. So I stopped having a panic attack.
Yeah, I did. Listen, I was just. Yeah, oh, look, Vapion says the one time we hung out on Discord, Hannibal was asking penultimate questions about living in Norway.
Yes. And look.
I did, and I had like 100 questions. I'm like, yeah, I'm just, because I'm fuck. My mom says I'm cursed with the gift of gab. I just run my mouth.
But wait. Vapion led me to something I wanted to mention on this show. All of you that are Patreons of us, I'm sorry it's been a rough month with the person we got beef with, but all is swell. We figured it out. What we're gonna do is, because it affected our money, like it hit hard, and we haven't been able to do much but trying to recover. I don't know if you know about that situation, Drag, but I'll explain in a second. What we're going to start doing is we promised pre-shows, after shows, and realize it's kind of impossible. But what we can do is patron-only shows, which might happen while I'm in France.
Oh.
But yeah, we're going to do patron-only shows. We'll do full shit shows for patrons. They'll be unlisted, but live with a chat, plunger points and all. And once it's over, maybe a day or two later, we'll make it public.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Like,
hey, Ducking Creepers says that the beef puns are worse than the G puns.
They are. Because I'm siding with. I'm on the same page as Ben and Pimp Monk. I'm not going to say his name, but y'all know who it is. Because I'm with Ben on. I'm not advocating for people to go after this motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the chat. I'm not laughing at you.
Y'all better than me, because y'all been watching my channel. I will call the fuck out on somebody.
Wait, no, Drag. Do you know what happened?
No, I don't.
All right,
I have no idea.
Look.
I've been dealing with this own beef that ain't got shit to do with me, but I'm enjoying it because both of them pieces of shit.
Yeah, look, Drag. Here's some beef that you can laugh at.
Uh-oh.
Happening on this end.
Uh-oh.
So, and I will not say names. Hannibal, no names.
I wasn't going to say names. I wasn't going to talk about it. I was going to leave it alone.
No, we're going to talk about it.
Nigga?
Oh, No, he's not a bitch ass nigga.
Okay.
He's a bitch ass jar of Hellman's. But
shut up. God damn it. I see. I don't. So here's the thing. Before you go too far, because I know there's a bunch of people in the chat that already know what's going on, but I don't want to talk about it much on the show because I don't even want to encourage other people to. The same way we try to be conscientious about how many times we say the N-word on our show because we don't want to normalize it for our audience. I also don't want to potentially normalize this behavior, even though, it's like the whole school shooting thing. It's like one kid sees one person do that, and then it's like, oh, damn, I want to do that too. And then so I don't want to,
All right.
That's all. And then specifically in the vein that is something that very directly affects us. So it was like that was from one person. Could you imagine if that happened with five people?
All right, thanks, Penultima. I'll read that in a second. I want to be quick. I'm not going to read it if a name is in it. And I see where you're coming from, Hannibal. I see where you're coming from. I'll make this quick. Because both the three creators that I know that are involved are Ben from DP and Pimp Monk. They've both talked about it. We haven't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll explain it to Drag as nicely as I possibly can. You know, that being said, I'm the guy that said that he's not a bitch ass nigga, but he's a bitch ass jar of helmets. So I'll tell Drag about this bitch ass jar of helmets. So imagine, Drag, on your chat, you got a bunch of Streamlabs donations, and somebody tells their credit card company that all of those charges were fraudulent charges. So your PayPal gets a notice and says, oh, fraudulent charges. They take all of those away and charge you $20 per transaction.
Really?
How fucked would you feel?
That's a bitch ass nigga.
Yes. Nope. Bitch ass jar of helmets.
Bitch ass jar of helmets. Okay. So
Yeah, it put us, like, we were in a very good place. Well, we were in a good, I'm not gonna say very good. We were in a good place at that time, and then we went from being
growing.
in a good place to being like in the red. Like all of a sudden we owed money, and it was just, and it was crazy how it was one person that this thing happened with, and then it just caused, and then to find out that it didn't happen just to us, that it happened.
So what was the motivation? Just being a dickhole?
Yeah, like
Well,
we have all talked to him privately, and he's so nonchalant about it. It's like, there's nothing I can do now. Bitch, there is something you can do about it.
You can
call
catch
your
hands,
bank.
bitch. You can catch this fade. That's what you can do.
Or you can call your bank and tell them that I lied. I'm sorry. I fucked over these people. Because I don't know if you realize what happens when that happens is not only do you lose, for us, it was 100 and something. It was bad. It was because we're growing this channel. Every dime we get from any donation goes into the show. Hannibal and I have not pocketed any of this money.
Like if you guys go back and look at our first episodes, like our first couple episodes, we started doing the show in October, right? We had a lot of kinks. Go back and watch our very first Eminem episode, and then look at this episode. We're talking leaps and bounds, and that's all from the donations. Like all the donations
y'all
we use,
right?
Y'all did.
Is to make sure we get better cameras, better equipment, better everything, so we can make a better show. Yeah, I look. Listen, I drive ride share services in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, like I just we're not we're not living like kings over here.
Not only does that money comes out of the account, but then 2 months after that, PayPal says for each transaction, they take $20 extra from it.
Right. So we didn't just lose that money, like the money that was donated, but it was like that money came out, and then we got hit with like a negative $20 from like NS. It's almost like NSF fees. It's not NSF, it's chargebacks through PayPal. And it's and then we get hit with a one after another, after another, after another. And it's like all of a sudden you just like, that shit just like, it's ugly, man. That shit's uglier than Kodak Black. You know that shit uglier than Gucci Mane baby pictures. It's real ugly. Fucking it's fucked up.
So that y'all have banned this motherfucker from ever donating or being able to do any of that shit, right?
Oh yeah, he can never donate to us again.
Okay, how about this? Let me just throw out this idea. Right, people were talking about this shit before, but I think in this time, this is a time of need now. Y'all get y'all back where y'all need to be.
Yeah,
people were talking about, because we did this before to help somebody out with their medical bills, but doing a roast. Motherfuckers been waiting to roast me for a while, and I mean a while. People had jokes written, but we had to hold off. How about when you get back from France and we schedule a day and promote the shit out of it for like 2 weeks? You can come on and roast, and then y'all can, whoever like is super chatting and donating shit, you read off them roast comments. So if people don't want to come in and catch that work, that's fine. They can just stay in the chat and just say whatever they want, via super chat. How about that?
All right.
Ooh,
I like it.
That's,
I like it.
That's
Yeah.
actually that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Like maybe a torture episode could be the roast of. We can roast some beef.
All right, got some folks for the panel, so I'm just saying, like, if y'all get on this panel, you better be ready to catch that work too, because the person getting roasted get to come at your neck. So if y'all heard me roast G-Man, roast other people, I'm coming for that ass.
Oh man.
Oh, all right. I like it.
Yeah.
Drag, hit me up. Let's make that a thing. I like it.
All right, it's not a problem.
And look, talk to me. You know how to get in touch with me. Like I say this all the time. Like I said it to Ben on Tap last night. He threw some shit at me. I'm like, you know what social media I respond to. You know how to talk to me.
Yeah. And I want to say for the record right now, it's like Monty and I, when this happened, you know, we have very different perspectives on this. Like Monty is a lot angrier about this than I am. And I understand. Thank you very much. I can't see the name. What does that say? Fucking
HTML5
client.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, HTML5 client. You know what I'm saying? Like when people donate and they also not robots, it's also awesome. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they are robots, and I will take Skynet's money if they decide to give it to us.
Yeah.
But when this first happened, Monty was obviously very, very, very upset, and rightfully so. I wasn't as angry because I don't know what the why was. I don't know why this happened. Maybe he found himself on hard times, and it was just something that he did in a panic because he needed to recoup finances and this is that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it was done intentionally or if it was done accidentally. At the end of the day, that shit completely just like fucked us out of money, and even more so, it was because it didn't just take our money; it took everybody's money from like a lot of different places. So it was just like that was like Zoe money. That was Carrie Means when we had Frylock
Zoe does
on
get paid. Zoe's the only person making money off of the shit show right now. If any of you know this.
Yeah, that was Carrie Means money. That was stuff that had gotten ordered that we had to like, that was like, damn, we ordered this with money that was supposed to be there and that money's not there anymore. So now we got to find that money from somewhere else, but we can't donate. We can't pay for it through PayPal because the PayPal's negative now. It caused like this compound. It was like, it's like that video of the cockatoo playing Jenga and the motherfuckers moving all the wrong blocks and shit just came crumbling down. That was what happened. You know, and it was like, so whether it was accidental or if it was on purpose, the result is the same. It affected us in a very, 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 very negative way. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the bottom line. We are not asking you to ever give us money. You don't have to. But Streamlabs link is below. Streamlabs.com/Hannibal and Monty show. If you feel so inclined because you like this shit that you want to give us something, have at it. If you cannot afford to give us something, enjoy the fucking show.
Yeah.
Just sit back and watch. You don't have to give us shit. We don't need it. But if you do, don't decide a month later, nah, fucked up. I didn't have that. Fuck you.
That's what I tell. I honestly don't know why people, other than I can't say that. The reason why, because I tell people like, y'all gotta donate to me. I'm in a pretty good spot. You know what? Because I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna just use it to take the wife to the movies or get her some Taco Bell, some bullshit. But the main reason people donate to my channel is because that motherfucker G-Man keep telling people he get pissed off when they do it.
Yep.
And so they send me more. I say, don't you look, you dumb motherfucker. Yep. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever run across. If you keep telling people that y'all giving him money makes me mad, they gonna keep giving me money, you idiot.
Yep. He set up a tier on his Patreon. This is just to piss G-Man off.
Literally.
That was my favorite tier.
You don't get a goddamn thing. You get the satisfaction of knowing that it's gonna piss off G-Man. That's it. Yeah. And people always buy that too. It's like I don't want nothing. I just want that. That's worth the money.
Yeah, that one's brilliant.
I made it as a joke. I never intended on somebody to take because it's $60. It's $66.60. It's 666. I made it as a joke, and then people actually started buying it. Every so often, I pull up.
That's kind of gangster.
Bought it. Okay, well, guess that's still a bill.
You ought to do one that's just his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
It was his birthday last week. So what I did was, I had people donate to the MD Anderson Cancer Center for his birthday, since he likes representing B-17, all other bullshit. So yeah, people went and donated just to make him mad, and then I had the link down there to that so people could donate to kids and folks with terminal cancer.
Yeah,
cancer research.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty. And that concludes What's Eating Monty.
Yes, we just finished What's Eating Monty. So we'll move on to the next segment, which we didn't even play the intro for What's Eating Monty. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have queued up my bootleg version of What's Eating Hannibal. But we'll go right on to Fair or Foul.
Let's do Fair or Foul. That is hilarious.
Here we go.
Yes. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they ready for it.
Just love it.
And what's good? And how do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to that mess, do we?
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah. Because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah. God came and purged me. Hallelujah. God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus. Oh, I love the anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you.
Suck my cock, bitches.
God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent. Feed him to the shark
Yes. I'm like. That's what everybody walk by and
the G-Man.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah. One more job than G-Man. Yeah. Truth.
You know the motherfucker sent me an email the other day, right?
Did he?
Yeah. I sent let me tell you. So he had nerve.
Wait. Hang on. This is the first Fair or Foul. Read this email.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Drag. Wait. Hannibal, do you want to explain how Fair or Foul works? Then Drag can read this. Look, this is how we'll do it. Explain how Fair or Foul works. Drag will read this email, and Hannibal, you pick the Fair or Foul question, and then we can toss it around the group.
Wait, say that one more time. You said a lot of words just now. I explained Fair or Foul. Drag reads the Gmail email.
Yeah,
and then
he reads the Gmail. Gmail. Yeah, and then you listen to it and pick a Fair or Foul question based on that Gmail. I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm with it. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I know I got 2 Streamlabs that I got to read. I'll read it after Fair or Foul. Both of them.
Yeah.
All right. So explain how it works.
Davis Huffman asked a good question. All right. Okay, Davis, I'm coming back to that because I have thoughts Yeah, about that because I used to work with a rapper from Kansas City.
Oh, we got a new chat. All right.
Yes, that was from Davis Huffman, whom I was about to respond to, but I will save it. So, fair or foul? First off, if this is your first time watching Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, first off, welcome. We're glad to have you on joining the stream. So the way fair or foul works, every day I, Hannibal the Beat Animal, do a deep dive on the news, right? And I'll read all these different stories from all these different websites. I'll go to CNN, Fox News, Infowars, Breitbart, Reuters, Politico, The Hill, The Blaze, etc. I go to all these different websites and I read these, and sometimes as I'm reading the story, I'll be like, wow, I wonder if you got this right. Was this accurate or inaccurate? Was this right or wrong? Was fair or was this foul? So I'm going to rise a couple stories, and you guys will tell me if you think the outcome. I'm going to ask a question, and you tell me if you think it's fair or if you think it's foul. That's how fair foul works. It's a very interactive chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm always curious to see what you guys think, especially when we're fucking on some shit. So that's good. Yeah. But because we have a special guest, we have the shirtless boy wonder on the show, Dragnut. You know what I'm saying? The slayer of dragons, the slayer of. I was gonna say gay Christians, but then I didn't say that, so I don't know what to say.
It's Pride Month. It's Pride Month. We can't. Yeah. We're not shaming G-Man for how he feels.
Well, no. But that's what I was saying. But I didn't want to say the slayer of gay Christians because I don't know if G-Man is gay or a Christian. So I would hate to throw that on.
I think
how do I know he's a Christian for sure? Okay. Yeah. Like, I can't call him a gay Christian if I don't know if he's a Christian.
That's true.
There you go.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have to look in his heart to see how much Jesus is in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. And we don't have a beaker that measured Jesus units yet.
Yeah. The slayer of starving Christians. There you go.
There we go. All right. So yeah, as you were saying, Hannibal.
So Drag is going to read an email, and then I'm going to formulate a fair or foul question from that email.
All right. So originally, this is an email exchange, but I'm just get to the best. Honestly, I asked him what was his favorite basketball team, and he replied, Knicks fan. I was like, okay, and that was it. And all of a sudden, on the 12th, this motherfucker sends me a reply to okay. And says, here is fair notice. You are harassing me online, and it's illegal. Either stop or take legal action against you. I'm filing with an E a harassment suit against Shani today. Then I'll do the same with you if you don't stop harassing me online and sending your cult to my channel. You are costing me money and is affecting my ability to hold on to a job. You already cost me one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Take your time. Take all the time you need.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and just read that whole exchange one more time?
Not even a problem. I got you. I got you. I asked him. I sent him a fresh ass email. All right. I asked him what it was his favorite basketball team. Right. We were talking about it in Discord. So I was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna just ask him. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And so he replied to the email, said, I'm a Knicks fan. I said, okay. That was it for me. That was it. A few days later, I get a reply from my okay. Here is fair notice. You are harassing me online, and it's either stop. It's illegal. Either stop or take legal action against you. I'm filing with an E a harassment suit against Shani today. Then do the same with you if you don't stop harassing me online and sending your cult to my channel. You are costing me money and is affecting my ability to hold on to a job. You already cost me one.
Okay. So the question is it fair or foul for G-Man to file a harassment suit against Dragnut for his channel and commenting online? Is it fair or foul? Is this harassment? Like, is it fair or foul for him to call harassment? Because I mean, what constitutes harassment online?
Oh, it's that simple. So when he makes a video and I make a reply video, just like pretty much going over it, like reviewing it, that's harassment.
Okay, hold on. I'm googling.
I'm just gonna go file right now for him to
legal
file
definition of. Oh wow! I just typed in legal definition and of harassment popped up. It was like, okay.
I'm gonna go file for him to file a lawsuit against.
Oh, this is like the 8th time he done threatened me with that. The last, I would say, 2-3 years.
He said so now the act of systemic and or continued unwanted and annoying actions of one party or group including threats and demands. Hold on, wait a minute, let me see. Let's see, harassment. Oh, here we go. He said the act of systemic and or continued unwanted and annoying actions of one party or a group, including threats or demands. The purposes may vary, including racial prejudice, personal malice, and attempt to force someone to quit a job or grant sexual favors, apply illegal pressure to collect a bill, or merely gain sadistic pleasure from making someone anxious or fearful. Such activities may be the basis for a lawsuit if due to. Okay, so here's the thing. I think if you make a video responding to his videos, he doesn't have to watch it. He is not forced to watch those videos. He could just, like, this is what I'm saying. If, let's say there was a channel, right? And let's say the channel was just the Fuck Hannibal channel. And all it is just the people saying, man, fuck Hannibal. He's shit, he trash, he garbage, his beats is trash, his mask is trash, his afro is trash, you know what I'm saying? His beard hair that I see sometimes from the bottom of his mask is trash. He's just a trash person. He's a shitty human being, right? And let's say this was on, I don't know, Netflix, right? I could just not go to Netflix. Go to Hulu, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to Amazon Prime. Go to fucking Voodoo.
Could Charlemagne, if somebody that hates him had another platform that was smaller than his, like, let's just be honest, because G-Man bought a bunch of, like, G-Man's got 12,000 subscribers.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that the size of G-Man's platform is smaller than represented?
No, G-Man's. No, I'm saying G-Man's platform is huge. There's 12,000 of them. He's got 12,000 subscribers. I'm not saying he paid for those.
Yeah, but okay, see, I know some people that walk around with cucumbers in their pants to make their platform look bigger than it is.
Look, I'm not commenting on the size of G-Man's platform. G-Man's welcome to come and defend the size of his platform on the shit show. Just email monty.booking@gmail.com.
I'd like to know how many women can verify the size of his platform.
I just want one man to tell me the size of his platform. Like one G-Man. That's all I'm asking for. But that's not what I'm talking about. But if we go by, as Jay-Z says, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. If we're going to go based on just the numbers we see. So, if we're basing it on the numbers we see. Let me frame it this way. Let's bring it to the Breakfast Club, a platform that we bring up a lot on this show.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody with
Shout out to Angela Lee, Charlamagne Gang, the God,
and DJ Envy. Don't forget DJ Envy. DJ Envy's doing some awesome shit.
DJ Envy, Angela Lee, Charlamagne Gang, the God.
Yeah. Like let's say somebody, let's say we, with our numbers, that are like we're trying to come up. We're climbing. We're climbing.
Hell
but
yeah.
we don't have those numbers. We don't even have as much as drag.
I'm surprised I got as much as I don't know why people fucking watch me. I have no idea. I'm like, who the fuck are all these people? Look up in the Streamlabs, like 100 people. What the fuck are you doing? Like like if you look at me when I first turn on the scene, you see me. It's like, hey, what's going on? Like 80. I was like, where the fuck do these people come from? Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, that's what I've been thinking. But you say, okay, fine. Y'all here for a show? I'm gonna give you a show. That's fine. That's all right.
Yeah, no. Drag's entertaining as fuck. Follow him. I gotta add him to the description now. Since you've been in here for the majority of the show, you need to be represented. Where was I going with this? What was the fair file? Is it fair for him to claim harassment? Yeah. So, let's say Charlemagne said, let's say Hannibal, you get into a car accident, get into a fight with somebody, and he makes Hannibal the beat animal donkey of the day. And you're like, you go, this is harassment. This guy's fucking with me, and you make video after video responding to Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club.
Charlemagne.
Yeah. Can he come back and say that you are harassing him?
Depends on how many videos. 'Cause I think that's the problem. The number of videos and the frequency he had, because he complains that every time I make a video, you gotta make a video. I said, okay, I could have swore I've been making videos, and you do the same thing on your fucking channel.
Yeah,
every time Black Hebrew Rivers like make a video, he gotta make one.
Yeah, look, that's my point. I think at that point, if Charlemagne made Hannibal donkey of the day, and I'm sorry to use you in this example, Hannibal.
No. It's very probable.
Yeah,
so.
Hannibal could make an entire channel called Hannibal the Charlemagne Killing Animal, and it's not harassment.
Well, no, you have to say Hannibal the Charlemagne destroying animal. You can't say killing. If you say killing, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm threatened." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the Hannibal the Charlemagne owning animal, right? Then it's like,
Yeah, it's not harassment.
So what qualifies as a harassment charge? I just Googled it, and according to criminal.finelaw.com, shout out to the internet. Generally, criminal harassment entails intentionally targeting someone else with behavior that is meant to alarm, annoy, torment, or terrorize them. But not all petty annoyances constitute harassment. Harassment charges can range from misdemeanors to felonies. So that's the thing. I don't know if this would, from a legal standpoint, we need to call Daniel Silver the gold standard, our lawyer on retainer, and ask him what that works.
Look, right now, everybody be quiet. Hannibal, sum it up real quick so I can send it to Daniel Silva. So the next show, while I'm in France, I can use it. Ask the question.
Okay. The question is, does it constitute as harassment if person A makes videos on YouTube and person B makes response videos or reaction videos to person A's videos, and person A is like, "Hey, I don't like that you're making those videos. I feel like you're harassing me." Is that actual harassment? Does he have grounds for harassment? Those videos not being forwarded to him from person B. Person B just makes them and just sit online, right? But person A is seeing the videos and they're complaining. That can constitute harassment. I don't think it does. I think Daniel Silver, the gold standard, is going to say, "Fuck you for asking these dumbass questions."
We'll see. And look, this is one of the assurances you get from Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. There's an attorney that represents us, and we have discussed the direction of our channel beforehand, and we know where this channel's going. I'm just saying, no shots, anybody, unless you see them. We know we have been friends forever before this. And then we're like, hey, let's do this. And then we said, well, how do we do this? And then we sat down and discussed, well, this is how we do it. So now we know what happens moving forward. And The word perpetuity never popped up.
I haven't seen or heard anybody in the chat say that it was what G-Man did was fair. So
no, what G-Man did was not fair.
It's obviously y'all are biased, and it's like what the funny thing is. I say, you know what? I'll presume just to say, all right, man, I'm wrong as hell. I'm mean. I'm wrong as hell. Feet stank. My teeth crooked. Whatever. Right? If I take his
Daniel
model,
Silver doesn't know any of this shit, so he will
better.
We don't know who this guy. Or look, he has no idea what the fuck's going on with YouTube. That's why he is the representation, and it's not Dan Silva, which I've seen before. This different dude. He's completely objective, has no idea of any of this, rarely watches the shit show. So I'm gonna send him that audio, and we'll see what he thinks, and I'll send that to you.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting. I mean, he's already been told, because I said, well, look, what I do on my channel is the same thing that you do, except I make it fucking funny. You go after these, like, you literally go out and find these Black Hebrew Israelite cats on the street, and you harass. They tell you to go the fuck away. They call you gay. They tell you to go get fucked. They try and go and go for me to get your hooker. And you just keep harassing these. You actually physically harass these dudes and record them, and then bring in the content on your channel, and then chide them online. So I said, okay, well, if you can go after these dudes, why can't I go and review your content in a similar fashion? Except I'm actually funny and entertaining. So he's upset by that because he feels like he's being targeted. But the difference is, and I had a motherfucker tell me, well, he's on a mission. He's on a religious mission. I said, I feel religious about this too, and I'm on a mission. So now what?
I also feel religious. So there you go.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
All right. Okay. Well, looks like the chat unanimously. See, look, we might can't agree on universal health care. We might can't agree on whether or not the abortion ban should be legal or not. But we can definitely all agree that G-Man is just a shit human.
Yeah. There we go.
I can do that. That's pretty why his dick burning twice for the last year.
Hey! Platform. His platform.
His platform seems to burn a little more often than it should, and for some strange reason, he needs to tell us that.
Drag, I'm going to send you a soundbite use in your streams from here on out. Whenever somebody mentions G-Man's dick, just play that sound like platform.
We'll add that to the board.
All right.
When I do a soundboard, people just type out the shit. I'm just like, man, y'all messed up.
Awesome. It's awesome. All right, let's get to the next fair file. We're all in agreement here. Here we go. It's the weather one.
All right. This story comes from CNN. Of course, it came from CNN. Yeah. 1 week ago, Joe Crane, the morning meteorologist at WIC Springfield, Illinois, called out a station manager for mandating his over-the-top cool red weather alerts. So, this is what happens on the show, like on his show, like when there's inclement weather, there's this giant code red warning that they want to flash on the screen. It's like code red. He's supposed to work his audience up.
Hang on. Pause. Fill all of our holes said hepatitis G.
I didn't want to laugh at that. I didn't want to laugh, but that was a good one. That was a good one.
Hannibal.
So 1 week ago, Joe Crane, morning meteorologist at WICS in Springfield, Illinois, called out a station manager for mandating the over-the-top code red weather alert warnings. Now Joe Crane is officially out of a job. A spokesperson for the station's parent company, Sinclair Broadcast Group, confirmed Wednesday night that Joe was let go. The company declined to comment further to CNN Business, but Joe Crane's exit caps a week of controversy for the station and its parent company, which repeatedly come under scrutiny editorial choices. Joe Crane's fifth commentary of station's Code Red warning viral, much to the dismay of Sinclair viewers. And like I guess was they were doing a weather broadcast, they put the big Code Red. He's supposed to do something and have some big reaction to it to incite the audience. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that." And he's like, "Look, we want you to know, we journalists want you to know that this is not us, okay?" And he blamed the corporation, for the frightening alerts. Crane was noticeably absent from the station's airways after his monologue. The viewers and advertisers supported him en masse, with many expressing concern that he might lose his job. And 1 week later, people are still living in the community, but he was terminated thereafter that. So the company policy is that, when he's doing the weather, put these big ass blasts on the screen, and he's supposed to get super riled up, like he's supposed to basically do a What's Eating Hannibal, but about weather, so he can spin his audience into into a frenzy. And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do that, man. It's just a bit of rain. Like, chill out." But and he said that while on the air, and they fired him. So the question is it fair or foul that Joe Crane lost his job in that manner?
So they wanted him to be more excited than he was.
Yeah, and this is like if you're not familiar with the Sinclair Broadcast Group, the Sinclair Broadcast Group is a conservative news organization that is buying up a lot of local news stations, and it will give all the local news stations talking points about how to deliver their news. So you won't usually catch them in markets. What they've been doing is buying up stuff in all the stations in Des Moines, Iowa, like Athens, Georgia, or like fucking Kankakee, Illinois, places like that. You know what I'm saying? Places where there's not a whole lot of black people. And they got all this they'll have alert watch. They have a Sharia law warning that will pop up on the screen and say, "Oh, there's a bunch of Muslims in this part of Minnesota, so is this Sharia alert?" And then all they're like montages online, hundreds of broadcasts, journalists, all these, all reading the same frenzy messages, to their audiences. And there's a lot of journalists that work in these smaller local markets that are like, this is some bullshit. But at the end of the day, they also need a job, and you do work for this company. So the question is it fair or foul? Look, he works for this company, but they were asking him to do some bullshit that he didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And he did it on the air. While he was doing the weather, he's like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not going to scare my audience into thinking that the weather is fucked up when it's not. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit of rain." You know what I'm saying? But they do pay him to do exactly that. So, what say you shitheads, Drag, Monty? Is it fair or foul that this guy lost his job? That Joe Crane, the meteorologist, lost his job? Everybody chime in. I'm curious to see what everybody's got to say about this.
See, this is tough. I think it's both fair and foul that he lost his job.
How is it both? And what happened?
Because Skype issues. I saw it in the chat.
All right. So just regular old show.
There we go.
Yeah. Zoe had to go to bed. All right, there we go. Drag's back. I'll fix this camera as we go. I say fair because he knew what he signed up for. Foul because fuck them for putting that shit on him.
Just to be fair, he might not. It's possible he worked for this local affiliate before Sinclair bought the news. Then when they bought the news, they was like, "Hey, you can do the news. Now you got to do it like this."
Oh.
See, I don't know how long he worked for the station.
Well, if that's the case, then it's foul.
How long has he worked for him? Because if he worked while, then that would make me kind of believe that, well, this wasn't business as usual. This is something fairly new because nobody would stay. Like, if his issue is, journalistic integrity, then I don't think he would look around for, X amount of years if that was just kind of how they roll. So, yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, but you never know. But even if, like, look, okay, say I work for a company and then the company gets bought out by Chick-fil-A and they just like, hey, so guess what? Now you can't say or do these things if you work for us. This is our new policy. You know what I'm saying? And he continued to work for that company knowing what the policy was regardless. So that's this is an interesting question. While you guys ponder.
I'm not even pondering. If you continue to work for the company, that's your fault. So,
oh shit! I muted my mic. No, so I like the fact that he took a stand. I mean, it's probably let him go, but
yeah,
you know what? We all been big girls. He knew when he took that stand that they weren't going to come around down something like that. No, so you know what? I'll just say with foul.
Okay, think it's foul. All right. Let's see. Well, Adam E says foul. Spec says the stream is very choppy. Thank you for that. We're working on it. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that at this moment. We definitely know that.
I'm working.
Aries 106 says weather is boring. He is not wrong there.
Wait. Adam E. Going with Adam E's comment. This isn't yours to fix, but any of you shitheads that also think the stream is choppy, Streamlabs, give us money. I already told you, all the fucking money goes to fixing the show.
Sure.
And look, I'll show Hannibal the financials right now to prove it. Shots fired again. Continue.
Lord Jamarcus says foul. We shouldn't be fucking with representing actual legitimate danger to people on the news. I totally agree with him on that one. I think that's where I'm gonna land on this one as well. I'm gonna call foul because at the end of the day, like when you're reporting the news, your job isn't like when I was in college, so I got, anybody who doesn't know me, I went to the University of New Orleans. I got 2 degrees in 3 years. I went to school like a fucking madman, like 27 hours a semester, including session and summer school. I initially went to school to be a journalism major, and I worked for the school newspaper very briefly. And one of the things I noticed is that they weren't reporting news at that time. They were creating news. And they do that, like oftentimes papers will do that, in news organizations that when they're trying to, sell advertisers. They need to make that shit appealing to people. And the news as it is right now is not, a lot of times some of these stories just aren't interesting. Some of this shit is not even really fucking news. But they do it anyway. Like, like the pileup that happened on I-75, that's not news. It's a fucking accident. But they show it because they know people are going to watch it. And if people watch it, then they can sell more commercials. But we shouldn't be fucking with how we represent the legitimacy of news. And that's an issue. Lord Jamarcus says spreading the false panic is dangerous. Penultima says contractually fair, but that shit is foul. Vapion says foul. Sinclair's known to have an agenda. They don't care about actual news. Yeah, and that's a issue I have with the Sinclair broadcast group. The Batman says foul. He was making the weather segment fun. What else? Let me see what else we got. Spec says I said keep know what I'm saying 26 times. Really? What else? Yeah, I think it's most people saying foul. HTML5 client says fair, and I'd like to know why fair. If you don't mind dropping it in the chat. Danny, oh damn, I lost it. Fill all of our holes, Danny. It looks like everybody's saying is calling foul on this one.
All right.
And I think I'm also in that. I think I'm also in that Passionate Lobster. Give Passionate Lobster a plunger point because not only did he say foul, but he actually put an emoji of a chicken right there.
Nice. Yes.
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 Mike also says foul. Phil Oliver Hole says foul. Everybody's saying foul on this. And I'm, yeah.
All right. I just added it. All right. And it looks like drag fell out. I was trying to fix that. But yeah. So let's go to the next one while I fix the screen, which was. Oh, this was the police one.
Oh, yeah. All right. So this story comes from the Associated Press in Salt Lake City. A mother wants an independent investigation Friday after she says a Utah police officer pointed a gun at her 10-year-old son's head in what she calls a racially motivated incident. Jerry Hrubs? Her name is like Rubes, but with an H in the front. Jerry Hrubs? I'm going to just call her Miss Jerry, all right? Even though she's a white woman, Miss Jerry sounds like a black woman name. Miss Jerry said at a news conference that she saw a White Woods Cross police officer. That's the name of the place. I'm not just being racist, but that's the name of the place. It's called White Woods Cross, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. No, the place is called Woods Cross, and the cop was white. Okay. All right. I got to read that again.
All right.
Miss Jerry said at a news conference that she saw a white police officer of Woods Cross pull a gun on her son, DJ, who is black. And while he was playing on his grandmother's lawn Thursday in North Salt Lake City. She said her son didn't have any toys or objects in his hands. The officer told DJ to put his hands in the air and go on the ground, she said. When DJ asked the officer if he did anything wrong, the officer told DJ not to ask questions. Miss Jerry said she raced outside the house and screamed at the officer, "What are you doing? This is a 10-year-old child." She says the officer didn't respond. Instead, he just got in his car and left. The Woods Cross police didn't immediately return messages about the event. The police lieutenant Adam Osoro told the Salt Lake Tribune Thursday that the officer mistook the boy for a potential suspect during a pursuit of two armed suspects. The officer. Oh God! This story is written poorly. The officer pulled out his gun after the child ran to the side of the house. After getting closer, the officer realized that DJ was not involved in the incident and left. And that's what the police chief said. The police chief said the officer acted appropriately under the circumstances, but Miss Jerry said she called dispatch right away to complain about the officer's actions, and the officer returned to the house later that day and apologized to DJ and hugged him and said it was okay. But she's still launching an independent investigation because she said that according to the police description, it was like a 6'2" black man that was in his 30s, but her son is 10. You know, her son is also mildly autistic. So she's very angry and she's launching an independent investigation into the situation. So the question here is it fair or foul? Like the cop apologized. He was like, "Look, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I dropped the ball on this one. My bad." Is it fair or foul that Miss Jerry is not accepting his apology and is choosing to launch an independent investigation? Is that fair or foul? The cop apologized. The cop said he was sorry.
I say fair. That's fair.
You think it's fair?
Yep. Look, this is a job you picked in this current political climate. And also, I want to throw another fair foul in. There's two penultimas in the chat. Fair or foul that somebody else is trying to be penultima. But we'll get to that in a bit.
There's a say somebody else created a penultima page so that they can see if they.
And look, just so you know, we know the real penultima. The real penultima is a mod. So.
Oh, the other one isn't a mod? Where is he? I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he just wanted to see if he could get those plunger points. I already get it. I know that's Vapion in disguise. You ain't fooling me.
Just trying to fuck with us when I'm calculating points.
Hey,
just know this, fake
you know,
penultima. Fake penultima, you're giving the real penultima more plunger points by watching.
No, I'm gonna give the fake penultima plunger points for being in showing ingenuity.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look at it when I go to calculate and I see 2 penultimas. I'm gonna go to the higher one and take all those plunger points and put them on the real one.
You know what? Monty and I are going to discuss this after the show so we can talk. So, everybody, fair or foul? The cop, ran up on this kid on his grandmother's lawn, put the gun in his face like, hey, blah, blah. And then the mom was like, hey, what are you doing? Cop leaves. They say, oh, the kid fits the description of somebody that they're looking for. Monty, out of curiosity, how many times has a cop told you fit the description?
Let's see. Let me think. The fact that I have to think should be telling.
Yeah, it's definitely it's happened to me over 20, 30 times.
Yeah,
in my life.
Yeah, I don't have a number right now. I'm thinking.
Yeah, from the time I was 13 to now, I've been told I fit the description. I've lost count. Like sometimes they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're looking for a light skinned dude that's 5'5" with dread," and they'll still be like, "Yeah, you fit the description." I'm like, "How, nigga? How?" I don't got no dreads. What you talking about? He said, "Oh, he unrolled his dreads into an afro. Lock it, let's bring him in." It's like, fuck out of here. I don't know.
Oh. Look, see, I got to the bottom of it, or they got to the bottom of it. Mike was the pink clone. You know what? You get your plunger points, Mike. That was good shit. That was good shit.
That was good shit. Look, and then look, the only way you know is if you try. All right?
Yeah. Yeah, look, we watched the chat. Like, it's getting harder to respond to y'all, but we're trying. We're trying. Yeah, and look, there's 56 of you watching right now, and well, that doesn't work now. 70 fucking one of you like this. Holy fuck, thank you.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Like, look, no, we have an awesome group of people that watch our show, but we have an interactive show.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
thank y'all for that.
Billy Gray says he's been told he fit the description 3 times. Vapion says it's fair. She has the right to not accept the apology, but have you ever seen Greg Olden in college? He was supposed to be in his late teens and he looked 40. Yeah, so actually, Vapion, it's so funny you say that. I've actually met Greg Olden 3 or 4 times here in Atlanta. And yeah, even though I'm older than him, he looks like an old man in the face. Like, and then it doesn't help because the nigga's like 7 feet tall. So he looks like you see him, he looks like he's fucking 40. You know what I'm saying? But he's not 40. And there are definitely exceptions to that rule. However, this kid definitely does not look that old. You know, like there's a picture of him online. If you Google, I'm gonna copy and paste the mom's name so you guys can look it up, right? Oh, matter of fact, I'll just give you the link to the story. That's just wasting.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Bam. Y'all can look at it and let me know if y'all feel like that kid, you know, how old he looks. And I mean, I don't even know if that picture is a great picture. Oh, there's a couple pictures you can scroll through. Oh, that's fucked up. That's just, yeah, I call foul on this one. It's just like, that's fucking okay. So the fair foul question I asked was, is it fair or foul that she is not accepting the cop's apology? And mind you, the cop came by the house, said he was sorry, said he fucked up, gave the kid a hug. You know what I'm saying? They hugged it out. It's like, look, man, I'm sorry for my diet racism. You forgive me? And the kid was like, yeah, I'm retarded, but yeah, it's cool. And then that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So the question is it fair foul that she didn't accept his apology and that she fucking filing an independent investigation?
Oh, I give her a fair.
You think it's fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. I'm going through it and checking everybody else's stuff. Phil Oliver Holmes, when I was talking about how many times I've been held how many times I've been told I fit the description. He said, "But Hannibal, were you the one? Were you the one who did it?" As a matter of fact, no. None of the crimes I ever got caught doing. I always get busted for some other shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I always just think, well, I guess you got me for something. I don't know what I did, but maybe. Adam E says he's never fit any descriptions. Good on you, man. Good on you. Like definitely you don't want to. Ain't nothing awesome about a police lineup. Well,
no.
Okay, they could be a little fun. Like depending on what group of people you in there with, it could be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Until they ask you to read that phrase, and then it's like, oh shit, this is real as fuck.
Yeah. You read that phrase, and you're like, "Bitch, come to me."
Yeah, bitch, come to me. Bitch, come to me. Bitch, come to me.
Yeah.
I did one. I tried to read it like Darth Vader. They were unimpressed. They did not like that shit at all. I think that made them think that she was like, I'm pretty sure it's number 7, but can I get the dude in the mask to do that one more time? And to be fair, I was actually wearing the Vader mask in the lineup, so it made sense. I was like, hey, did the nigga that robbed to take your purse? Was he wearing the Darth Vader mask? She said no. I said, why am I here? I've been wearing this mask all day. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's see what else. I'm looking for some more fair files. I'm seeing more people say that they think that it's fair that she's doing an independent investigation. And I'm not, I'm in that same number. I'm just like, yeah, this is fucked up. And I'm not trying to be that dude. This happened in Utah. So this is what I expect. Like, there's certain places where it's not like a super safe place to be black, and Utah is one of those places. Utah is just a weird place just because of all the Mormons. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful state. They have some fantastic mountain ranges. Their fucking basketball team is amazing, which is amazing because jazz is actually illegal in the state of Utah.
That's coming later. And that being said, this was supposed to be a super short show, and we just did 2 fair files. That's all we've done so far.
I know. All right, let's go. Let's do the next one. I'm ready for it.
Let's do the next one. Hang on.
The last one. The last one.
Is this the last one?
Yes.
Wait, do you want to do?
It's so funny because Mike said fair, and then the fake penultimate said foul. Come on, you got him like 10 points for that. That's awesome.
All right, I got to write. Look, whoever the fake penultimate is, you're getting points for faking penultimate. Don't make this a habit. Not all fake counts will get bunch of points.
This is a one-off. This is a one-off, right? This is it. Yeah, this is the last one. This should be the last.
This is funny now.
Yeah.
Not in the future.
Yeah. And the last story. This actually comes from NOLA.com. So shout out to me getting news from the home state. You know what I'm saying? I don't always grab stories from Times Picayune, but I got one right now. Also, rest in peace, Times Picayune.
Yes.
So this story actually came from a few weeks ago, but because I have so many fair files loaded, I don't always get a chance to get to them all. Okay. This is about the television show Author that featured the gay wedding between characters.
Yep.
Alabama Public Television chose not to air PBS's Author episode that included a same-sex marriage. In the episode, which aired nationwide May 13th, Author and his friends attend their beloved teacher, Mr. Radburn's nuptials to his partner. And Alabama Public Television preempted the episode by showing a rerun instead of showing the marriage episode. Mike McKenzie, the director of programming at Alabama Public Television said that APT was notified by WGBH and PBS in mid-April about the episode entitled Mr. Radburn and the Special Someone, and they decided to run a rerun instead. McKenzie said APT has no plan to air the episode at any later date. He said, and I quote, "Parents have trusted Alabama Public Television for more than 50 years to provide children's programming that entertain and educate and inspire. More importantly, although we strongly encourage parents to watch television with their children and talk about what they have learned afterwards, parents trust that their children can watch APT without their supervision. We also know that children who are younger than the target audience for Arthur also watch the program. Our feeling is that we basically have a trust with parents about our programming. This programming doesn't fit into that." End quote. So the question is it fair or foul that the Alabama Public Television Network has been is it fair or foul that they blocked the Arthur gay wedding episode? Is that fair or is that foul? Let us know in the chat what you think. I'm very curious to see what everybody thinks.
All right, yeah. Let us know. I'm getting close to the camera because fuck you, Hannibal. You're making me get on this shit.
I wasn't trying to make you get on this shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, but I thought you even knew what I was going to do about this. And this has been
I didn't know which part of this. I didn't know which part of this you were going at, but this one I have serious issues with. And I'm going to get into why. And I'm not even going to look at the chat. I don't want to know what y'all are saying right now. This is what the fuck I think. What was your fair foul question again, so I can answer it properly?
Is it fair or foul that Alabama Public Television chose to boycott or ban this episode from their station?
Foul. Flat out.
Okay.
Foul. And here's why it's foul. Because of all the shit I've seen, everybody keeps going with this angle of we're shoving this sexuality down people's throats. We're shoving this gross shit of same-sex attraction. Whatever the fuck you think they're shoving down your throat, they're not. They showed a wedding. They showed no fucking sex act. Shut the fuck up. I'm so fucking sick of people saying this is something completely disgusting because they're shoving something down their throat. They showed a fucking wedding.
Yes. Yes.
2 males got married. That's all the fuck that happened. So sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. No sex happened. Nothing's being shoved down your throat. 2 male characters got married. If it was a heterosexual marriage, nobody would have said shit. So I'm pissed that this is such a big deal because it was 2 people of the same sex. Why? Why are we complaining about this? It's a wedding. It's a fucking wedding. You know how many gay weddings I've been to? I can't even count them. There were weddings. That's why I can't count them, because I didn't fucking count them. Because I didn't fucking care. It was 2 people that fucking loved each other that decided, you know what? I want to spend the rest of my life together. It wasn't about where a dick was going or who was licking what. Y'all are the people that give a fuck about it. The people that are complaining about this. You're the ones that are thinking about what a dick and a vagina is doing. I'm not. I'm looking at people that love each other. That's what my child is seeing. That's what a kid sees. A kid who hasn't even discovered their genitalia yet and is watching children's programming just sees a wedding.
But you gotta, like, what those people think, what a lot of people, and I know way too many people, because, you know, from the South, born and raised here my whole life. New Orleans, Atlanta, Miami, and like Austin, Texas, are like the 4 parts of the South that are like very kind of open and accepting of people's sexual preferences, right?
Yeah.
And every other place in the South is like iffy, and then the further you get from the major cities, it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
There's a large percentage of people in the South, and you get this the further you get from the big cities, that believe that hanging around gay or seeing gay repeatedly makes you gay. It's something that you catch to them. And there's no explaining that away from them. Like they be like, oh yeah, Kyle went to, I don't know why I picked Kyle. I don't know why I picked
That's the wrong
Kyle.
name to use right now.
Okay, all right. Gary.
There you go.
Fucking I just randomly picked that name.
Yeah.
No context, right?
Random, no context.
Like, I don't know anybody named Gary, man.
Yeah. Who would Gary be? I don't know a Gary.
I don't know any Garys, man. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Anyway, like say there's a guy who I don't like or know named Gary, right? And Gary sang in his church choir. And in his church choir, there were like 2 or 3 gay guys in his choir. And he was like, oh, now because these gay guys are around me all the time, now I want to do butt stuff. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Listen, gay is not contagious.
It's not tuberculosis. You don't just catch it.
And look, even if it was, it won't fucking kill you. But back to the initial point, it's not contagious. I have never, and I will go back again. I have been to many, many gay weddings. And
they are the best weddings, aren't they?
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing weddings because, like, the effort goes in and they're fucking awesome. But I have never, to this date, I haven't woken up in the morning and going, you know what I want? A dick. That's what I want for breakfast.
I feel like dick is more of a lunch meal than it is.
It's a lunch. It's a lunch. But if you do wake up and think that, it's okay. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't understand why other people have a problem with whether or not somebody craves a dick.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. Like, if that's what you want, go get it. There are plenty of dicks willing and able. Go have at them.
Like, look, there's people that like I used to manage.
I wake up and I crave a pussy. There's one that I live with that's willing and ready.
Look, listen. I used to be the general manager of a chain of porn stores in New Orleans, Louisiana. We had all types of porn for all types of people. We had gay porn, straight porn, tranny porn. We had a section just dedicated to Jenna Jameson videos. We had enema porn. We had midget porn. We had cherry pie porn. And for those of y'all that don't know, cherry pie porn is guys that like to eat girls out while they're menstruating, right? Look, if that's what you're into, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and both people consensual, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I love Resident Evil. Some of you motherfuckers love Madden. What you playing, that doesn't mean anything to me. So I've never understood the fascination of other people's sexual preferences as it affects you. You know, as Jay-Z once said, shout out to Jay-Z. Drop one of Clues Bombs for Jay-Z. Do we not have that soundbite?
We don't have it yet. I'm working on it.
Jay-Z said, "What you eat don't make me shit." All right.
Boom.
Period. That's all I said. But let's go to the chat. Let's see what everybody's got to say.
Yeah, what are people saying? I haven't looked at the chat. I went on my rant because I get so pissed off about this Arthur wedding shit. I'm like, why? Why is this bad for kids to see? It's two people that fucking love each other, and y'all are pissed about it because you're worried about what they're doing in bed after the wedding? Fuck y'all.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to be very passionate about. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody thinks of that with a heterosexual wedding. Like, nobody goes, I know where that dude's dick's gonna be.
Like, it's it would be like if you met somebody that was really passionate about the plastic part that goes on the tips of shoestrings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It would be like if you met somebody that was like really passionate about that shit. It's just like
Hannibal, they're called aglets, and their true purpose is sinister.
I'm mad that you knew the exact name. Yes, they are called aglets. I didn't call them that because nobody knows what an aglet is. So shout out to you know what, Zoe? Give Monty 10 plunger points for that. Use some plunger points for that. You know what I'm saying?
Their true purpose is sinister. You don't know. You don't know. Stop judging people that pay attention to aglets. I watch aglets. Aglets are evil.
I have no response. Billy Gray says there are real gay people, so how is this not educational? He calls foul. Adam E says foul. Spec says that's even more foul than the G-Man story. Billy Gray says that sounds like something they would do in Utah. Skeptical Jesus says legally fair but ethically foul. Okay, all right, I can see that. I mean, legally they can do whatever they want. It's their channel.
They can do what they want. They can do what they want. I'm calling foul on the people reacting to it, not the station. The station can do whatever it wants. Mm-hmm. So yes, I agree.
Spirit Flame says foul and read my Streamlabs.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me get to your stream.
Yes. While Monty gets to your Streamlabs, I'm gonna just scan through a couple of these other ones. Davis Huffman says foul, and you asked me earlier about Kansas City rap, which I'm gonna get to in just a second before we go to the next segment and to get ready to close out this show. Jim Leahy says I am the liquor. I don't know what that means, but that's pretty badass. That should be the name of somebody's album, or at the very least a ska band. Like a ska band with a rapper and a DJ.
A ska band just called I Am the Liquor?
Yeah. All right. Passionate Lobster says foul. And he said that's foul as fuck. And he did two owl emojis. Matter of fact, from now on, whenever y'all think something is foul, just drop bird emojis in the chat because I think that's awesome as fuck. Give him 2 plunger points for that. The Batman says foul. What kid still watches PBS? That's I love
the Batman. And look, the Batman. Yeah. I gotta give. And wait, let me get the pad to write it down. I want to give the Batman 10 plunger points for always remaining savage. I got on this morning because I woke up full of anxiety, and the two of you, I know Spirit Flame, you're one. I don't know who the other was. I'm looking up your Streamlabs while I'm talking, and it's popping up. But I got on this morning feeling rather vulnerable, and I jumped into Discord. I was like, shitheads, I'm nervous about flying tomorrow. I don't know what to do. The Batman pops in savage as fuck. Like, Monty, I hope you have a panic attack. And basically, like, fuck off. I don't remember the whole thing. I misquoted you. But it was badass and savage. I'm going to give you plunger points for that, dude. Like, so, the Batman's always been the Batman.
Yes.
So
yes.
And he is randomly a different level of patron at any given time. Like he might just be a dude in the chat. You know, I still love you no matter where you are. Right now he's just a dude in the chat. But you know what? Next month we might be talking about the Batman. He's a $50 patron. The month after he's a $5 one. The Batman supports the shit out of this show is what I'm saying. Be more like the Batman. Support the shit out of this show. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And thank you for all his
Batman. Yeah, the Batman. I'm baiting Antonovich, Thrift Store Dan, Penultima. We got some guys. Is like you got you. Don't
forget Barry Sykes. Barry Sykes has been cream of the crap since day one before anybody.
Yes.
So Barry Sykes.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Shout out
he's never been in the fucking chat. We've never seen Barry Sykes in the chat.
I know we can never. Yes, yeah. It says Spec says the record for foulness has been broken again. Davis Huffman says seems anti-educational. Really, that's true. Bill Hicks says fair homosexuality degenerate. I feel like he's trolling us, but I'm gonna keep reading anyway. Let's see. Mute the Bozo says they should have aired an Alabama dad and daughter wedding instead.
Look, nobody would have canceled that if it was a dad and daughter wedding. They'd have been like, "Oh, this is weird. Let it run."
Yeah. Mike says, "Foul. If you gay, you gay. Seeing gay people don't make you gay." Yeah, and there's a lot of people who think that too. It's crazy. Skeptical Jesus said,
I think they're afraid of catching gay. It's like it's not a thing you catch, and even if it is, like it's what it is. If that's what you're attracted to, that's who you're attracted to. There's nothing wrong with it. It's I'm attracted to women that are whatever type I'm attracted to. That's what it is.
Ooh, Branko. All right, so I'm gonna say your name, and if I fuck it up, I apologize. Branko Marinkovic says, "Meanwhile, I live in a country where a gay woman is prime minister. When she first introduced her girlfriend in public, people went nuts. Don't watch it if you don't like it."
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's the answer.
That's how you do it. Like this Arthur shit has pissed me off so much.
Wait, I just gotta say this real quick. Penultima, there's a message that says Penultima was timed out by Penultima for 300 seconds. That is the best message I've ever seen. Hold on, I'm gonna copy it and paste it in the chat just so you guys. That shit is hilarious, y'all might can't see it, but this is how the message came up. It says Penultima timed out Penultima. That's pretty badass. Yes. Give Mike and Penultima both plunger points for that. Give Mike 2 plunger points for his ingenuity and 10 plunger points for Penultima for being just reckless with his wrench. I appreciate that.
And I missed a fuck ton of Streamlabs, so
right.
I just
Monty's gonna read them while I load up all of our and that concludes Fair Foul, guys. It's one of my favorite segments of the show because we get a chance to be interactive with you guys. Penultimate says I had to do some parenting. That's awesome. I'm gonna start loading up the shit we don't care about. So Monty reads all the Streamlabs and Super Chat.
I'm trying to figure out where to start. Hang on. I'm trying to see what the last one I read was. There's one from Hypothesis.
Start at the most recent one. Just go down, and when you get to one we've done before, I'll be like, "Oh, you did that one already."
All right. Let's see. There's one from Dragon in the West. That's 3:45 p.m. That's wrong. Hang on. What time did this show start? Team Hannibal. I'm voting. They're called Handanas. That was from last episode. That was 4:18 p.m.
And you know what? Whoever said that should get 10 plunger points for that.
No. That was who was that? That was Lord Jamarcus. Why are you trying to give him more?
Yeah, I agree. But he's right because we call them handanas now. Yes, I like that. Handanas. Put little mask symbols on them. I like it.
All right. No, I think you're wrong. All right, there we go. 17th. I might reread some of these, but we'll see. Loving it, keeping coming. This is from Hogarth the Dane. I think we read this already.
Hrothgar.
All right.
There you go.
Loving it, keep it coming. Pygmy Power. Nollywood forever. All right. It's easier to read on this screen.
Yeah. Also, I'm Googling Nollywood because I don't know what that is.
All right. Lord Jamarcus again.
Lord
Jamarcus, I love you. He says, I assure you, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about has never stopped G-Man from embarrassing himself before, so why start now? Very true, Lord Jamarcus.
Yeah.
In Ultima, while in France, the show needs to be named Le Spectacle et de Merde de Hannibal et Monty. Yes, I think I said that right. Tish, are you here? You should be home by now. She didn't hear me. All right, she's not here. All right, I think I got it close. I'm terrible at French. Terrible. But yes, it should be. No, I'm just calling it French shit. And also, I want to say, if you're not a patron yet, I'm sorry, patrons. I've been so neglectful. It's been crazy. keeping up with all the people I got beef with. The workload started to swell. I couldn't keep track of it all. So
yes.
I've fallen behind, but catching up. While I'm in France, I am bringing a camera. I will be filming shit, and all of you on Patreon will get raw shit, French shit, while I'm out there. Like random shit that I'm doing, you'll get to see it. I'll post it Patreon only, and then edit it later. Me and Hannibal will be talking randomly over Marco Polo, and I will share that shit on Patreon. And then it'll also be part of edited videos that go on the channel. So all of you that are Patreons will get to see it, but you don't get to see the raw shit. So click on the link in the description, become a Patreon. Join in. 2 weeks. I'm going to be doing awesome shit.
Yeah.
So I have more. HTML5 client said, fuck them false donation scams. Uber/Lyft driver from Chica. I don't know where that is. Go with shit, all money, but fuck it, my dude. Love the show. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, look, I could do a whole channel just dedicated to. I could do a whole episode where all I talk about is the crazy shit that happens when I drive fucking Uber and Lyft. I be having some wild ass shit happen.
I've heard some of it. It's crazy. Shit, y'all
I have some fucking amazing stories. They're just like fucking, yeah.
I can't believe I missed all these Streamlabs. I'm so sorry, y'all. I meant to read them sooner. I got two more. Quiet Stealth said, sweet communists, the communist daughter standing on the seaweed water. G-Man stains the mountaintops. G-Man stains the mountaintops. All right.
You know what? I might have somebody sing that, and then we make that, and then we cut that into a song. And we just do that shit.
Yeah, that left me in a place where I'm like, all right, maybe I need to hear it sang. And Spirit Flame says, just got home, probably missed most of the show, but I'm still glad to see you're still going. Thank you, Spirit Flame. And if y'all don't know, Spirit Flame, scroll back through our catalog of shows. Spirit Flame did one of the graphics for one of the shows. Our very first fan art. Thank you, Spirit Flame.
Yes, I'm getting that put on a fucking t-shirt. Matter of fact, I was actually thinking about these Hannibal Monty masks. Monty, I got to tell you about after the show. And we could actually use the Spirit Flame's art on that mask.
All right. We got to cut Spirit Flame in somehow.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Figure that out.
Yes. So, but yeah, and you need to call me anyway, because there's shit that happened during this show that we absolutely have to talk about. So,
okay.
But that being said, what was next? We have shit we don't care about, right?
Yes.
Let's see if Zoe remembered we had shit we don't care about. And whether or not she remembered depends on whether I told her. So don't blame Zoe if it is wrong. So there may or may not be shit we don't care about.
Davis Huffman had a super chat that he sent in.
Oh, I missed the super chat. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fuck. All right, Hannibal, keep it going. Let me find super chat. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, David.
I was looking up Neutral Milk Hotel to see what that is.
It's a band.
Yeah, it is from Louisiana that I don't know about. What the fuck?
How do you not know about them?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell people what you've learned about them.
Oh, what have I learned about in the seconds that I Googled them just now? Yeah. I learned that they're a band from Ruston, Louisiana. Ruston, Louisiana sounds like a place where black people are welcome. So I wouldn't go there. I'd be very, very skeptical. In Louisiana, like, it's very known that it's like, all right, black people are allowed in New Orleans, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Shreveport. Any other city, you are in danger. All right? Like Alexandria, you kind of get away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you can get around a little bit in Laplace, St. Rose, but like once you get to like we don't have counties in Louisiana, we have parishes. So when you get to like Washington Parish or like Acadia Parish, you are not. Or if when you go to that place where Britney Spears is from, you are not fucking welcome.
Yeah, they will hit you, baby, as many times as it takes to kill you.
I said. It was so bad it was good.
Come on, bars.
It was so bad it was good. It was like was like Silk the Shocker. It was like, damn, this is incredible. Like it's pretty amazing.
All right. So I don't know who or what order we read this in, but Dave Hoffman, I'm sorry, you've been sending nickel chats, and I missed them. I saw the first thrift store damn one, and then right after it says I'm 2 hours south of Arctic Circle in Fairbanks. In winter, we only see the sun like a couple hours a day. The sky hasn't been dark since March. Fuck. I don't know if I can deal with that. Then Penultima. I assume, this has to be the real Penultima. He says, come over here. Hannibal will go past the Arctic Circle and hunt some weasels in Lofton. It'll be fun. I think I read that one.
He didn't say weasels. He said whales. You read it wrong.
Whales.
Yeah.
Or you can hunt some weasels. Look, why you gotta shit on my shit? Why don't you want to hunt weasel?
That you know what that weasel smashing episode of I mean, no, it wasn't the weasel bash. It was the snake bashing episode of The Simpsons. Yeah. That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
What was it? Robot Chicken did a weasel stomping episode.
Yes. That's what it was.
I haven't watched Robot Chicken in a long time. It was a funny fucking show.
And now the one that we missed, it says, just wanted to spread the love in these times. I've enjoyed you on DP for a while. Now, also, Hannibal, what's your opinion on KC Rap? There you go. You were supposed to respond to that.
Yes. I was waiting for you to read it so we could talk about it.
There we go.
So years ago, and Monty can attest to this, I used to manage a group called The Bastard. That LA anime frequenter of Hannibal Monty shit show. Well, not frequent. She's been on two times. Live action animation, LA anime. She's been on the show a few times. She was in the group that I used to manage. Also, it was her. It was my late baby brother, X-Man, and a rapper, a white rapper from Kansas City, Kansas. No, Kansas City, Missouri. I apologize. Kansas City, Missouri. By the name of Kaz B. the Hustle King, or Kaz Hustle, as we like to call him. Kaz Go Hard. And Kaz is fantastic. He can rap his ass off. Kaz is a beast. And, you know, so this is how you know I don't got no hate in my heart, because I have reasons to feel angst towards him and animosity towards him. But, like, Kaz can rap his ass off. Kaz is fantastic. And in addition to Kaz, there are other rappers from Kansas City like Mac Lethal, who it can rap his ass off. Mac Lethal is a rapping ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But we cannot talk about the greatness that is Kansas City and their rap scene without talking about the legend, the innovator, the like one of the top 5 pure rappers of all time, motherfucking Tech 9. Goddamn, Tech 9 can rap his motherfucking ass off. Like, when it just comes to just the ability to rhyme words together, Tech 9 does it in a way that is unparalleled. Like, Tech is fucking amazing. So, yes, Kansas City. There's a couple other rappers from Kansas City that I'm leaving out, so I apologize for that. But like, Kaz is the man. Fucking love Kaz as a rapper. He is fantastic. If you want to check out any of his stuff, y'all can go check out the Bastards Bandcamp. And you know, see some stuff. Kaz is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat to areyouamonster.bandcamp.com, areyouamonster.bandcamp.com, to a project we did called Monsterpiece Theater, and Kaz goes crazy on this
and
shit.
Also, if you want to hear Monsterpiece Theater, if you go back and look at some our shit streams, I played that shit in its entirety on some art shit.
Yes. Masterpiece Theater is a project that I like. So I used to have this group that I mentioned produced called the Bastards, and there was this Atlanta underground super group called the Five, right? And in my group, the Bastards, did a project with their group, the Five. We produced, like me and my production team, Team MFM, produced the project, and then this other producer named Drugs produced the other half of the project. Drugs is now an in-house producer for Dr. Dre, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's how good Drugs is. Drugs, shout out to Drugs. Me and him have had some legendary battles. Like, people still quote our battle to me. Like, when me and Drugs battled each other the first time, like, in that battle, getting to the finals to battle each other, I battled this one dude that took my mask off my face and threw my shit in the crowd while we was battling. You know what I'm saying? So she got kind of grown. You know what I'm saying? This is before, it was like, look, that was me still. I was learning a lot of shit. I had just started wearing a mask. I've been wearing a mask like 2 months at that point. So I wasn't ready for that shit. But I'm ready now, goddamn. I had to fucking uppercut his ass out the picture. I had to fucking hit him with the toasty uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Like, Noob Sabat would have popped in the bottom of the screen like, I'd have laid his ass the fuck out. But you know, at the time, it was like years ago. So it is what it is. But in that project, the whole album is movie themes. All we did was make beats around different movies. There's Transformers beat, Battle Los Angeles, there's Iron Man beat, there's a Matrix beat. And if you want to hear how awesome Cas B, the Hustle King is, right, from Kansas City, that I used to represent, go listen to that album. Go listen to Battle Los Angeles or go listen to The Matrix, and you will see how good Cas is. Cas is a beast. From Kansas City, he can rap his ass off. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is amazing. And that project is amazing. And it's short as hell. You can listen to the whole project in like 20 minutes. 25 minutes.
Yep.
And we got a music video for Transformers online. That video, I think, has got like 2-3 million views. Like, it was kind of a big deal. It got like real big in Russia. Like this fucking Russian free running organization picked up the record and just ran with it, no pun intended. So, yeah, Cas awesome. Kansas City rappers go hard. They they definitely need more representation in the industry. Yeah, they fantastic.
LA Anime is shouting out Iron Man. Yes, check out Iron Man. She's badass on it.
Yeah, she fucking like LA Anime is like, she like the Friday song that she's on. She's also on Iron Man. She's fantastic on Friday. The Friday song is her.
Oh shit! Yes.
Yeah, talking about smoking weed. It's a great. Look, listen. If y'all really want to know how dope my music is, go listen to Masterpiece Theater. It is, but look, I'll let y'all know ahead of time. It's a rapidy rap album. It is a bunch of rappers rapping about how good they are at rapping. These motherfuckers just rap. It's bars on top of bars on top of bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think it said my lyrics got big bangs like Justin Bieber.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, let's wrap up this show because I'm getting tired. I gotta eat.
Let's get to the next one. Shit we don't care about.
Let's do it to it.
Desperate attempt to fill 24 hours of programming. Here's some bullshit that happened. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's bullshit.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
That's bullshit, Gary! Okay, music stop.
Send the beat, fucking with you.
Yep.
Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes. So it is one of my favorite, albeit shortest segments of the show. It is shit we don't care about. Like I said, I do a deep dive on the news every fucking day. I go to all these different news sites and I pull all these different stories, right? And sometimes I come across these headlines and I'm wondering to myself, who gives a shit about this? So I'm going to read you guys the headline and you let me know if you give a shit or if you don't give a shit. If enough of y'all give a shit, I will read the story. If y'all don't give a shit, then I'll just keep it going to the next story. All right. I'm going to do a quick 5 and then we're going to go from there. All right. Are you ready,
There we
Monty?
go. Let's
You're
go.
ready.
Let's do it.
Monty
Let's
is
do it.
always ready. So the first story, okay, and I tried to get reputable news sources so that way you can't automatically just shit on them when I tell you where it came from.
All
So
right,
the first
all right.
story comes from the Associated Press, okay?
All right.
Carrie
all right.
Underwood wins at the CMT Awards and Tanya Tucker performs.
Nope. Next.
Okay, well, that was super fast, and I wasn't ready for you to go past it that quickly. All right. The next story comes from...
Wait. The Batman said before I even got to it, if you don't care, Monty, I'm joining Team Hannibal.
That's awesome. Yeah, and look, the Batman, look, at some point this year, me and Monty are going to do a Batman episode, and I would very much like, if you want, I want you to be on that show.
Yeah, you can be on that show, the Batman, if you want
Yes.
to pop on.
If you want to pop on and be on that episode, we'll pick out the movies and let you be a part of it. Because I think it would be awesome. So the next episode, the next article comes from Mary Claire. Or is it Marie Claire? Mary?
I don't know. I think it's Marie Claire.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck if it's Mary Claire, maybe. If it's Marie Claire, I don't give a fuck. You pick.
Why that? I don't know why that would matter. But you know what? All right, whatever. Reese Witherspoon cut off all her hair into a summery bob.
No, I don't care.
I think I could make if I put what is a summery bob in my password, it would be strong as hell. That would be the strongest password. It's like summery bob is a sentence I never thought in my life I would say.
Yeah. I don't know what a summery bob is.
Yeah. You know, and are there other seasonal bobs? Are there wintry bobs? Are there autumny bobs? You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting. It's not interesting at all. I don't even care. Okay, the next story comes from the good people at Fox News. So that's how you know it's real.
Nope. All right. Okay. Go.
Jesse James Decker shocks with straight hair at the CMT Music Awards.
No. What? No.
So, okay. So real quick, who is Jesse James Decker? Why is hair news that's being reported?
I don't care.
When I clicked on the page, these motherfuckers had the audacity to have a video playing too. That was of the story I was reading.
Hannibal, it's the audacity. Say it right. Audacity.
All right. The next article comes from entertainment.com, right? Okay, entertainment.com. Celine Dion bids adieu.
No.
Nope. Nobody.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. And the last story comes from Elle Magazine. How Kate Middleton and Prince William's relationship changed after those affair rumors.
No, I don't care. I also got distracted by Adam E. Fuck you. He said, "What is Esteem Labs?" I should have played that as a shit we don't care about, but I'll show you that later, Hannibal.
All right. Well, that concludes shit we don't care about. So now that we've done all the things that nobody gives a shit about, hey, maybe Monty has something amazing to show us.
I do have something amazing.
You have something amazing?
Yeah, I saved the weekly amazing for the end of the show. So here we go. And I'm just gonna get into it with the same way I always set up. Check this shit out because it's almost the same. Check this shit out. Hang on, here we go. Yes.
Amazing. Racism has never existed. Amazing. Amazing. A dirty woman. Amazing. Thomas out of Michigan.
I heard you say recently that
White History Month is coming up.
That's right. White History Month.
Problem.
We are going to lose America completely. We have to have some appreciation for the folks who made it possible for us to be in America.
Well, what about for the folks who built it on their backs for free labor?
No one did that.
What about my ancestors?
That didn't happen. They got paid.
We didn't get paid in slavery.
Yes, you did. That's not true. Amazing! 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 Amazing!
There we go. There we go.
Is it weird that I want to watch it again before we end the show? Can we? Don't, you know what? Don't. I'm not gonna say. Don't end it with that. I was gonna say just play the Audacity one more time.
Look, you don't want to watch it again?
I do want to watch it again.
Here you go. Here you go.
Good. One more time.
Oh, wait, hang on. Wrong one. There you go.
Amazing. Amazing. Racism has never existed. Amazing. 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 A dirty woman. Amazing. Thomas out of Michigan.
I heard you say recently that White History Month is coming up.
That's right. White History Month.
Problem.
We are going to lose America completely. We have to have some appreciation for the folks who made it possible for us to be in America.
Well, what about for the folks who built it on their backs for free labor?
No one did that.
What about my ancestors?
That didn't happen. They got paid.
We didn't get paid in slavery.
Yes, you did. That's not true. Amazing! 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 Amazing!
Yeah, like seriously, what the fuck? They got paid though. That's the part.
It's just like, no, that's not true. They got paid. That's it. And then see what makes that great is that he says the dumb shit, and then you got the amazing, and then the beat just drops again. That shit is amazing. That's amazing.
My favorite part, and I gotta take my hat off to myself on it, because Zoe was sitting here watching me. I'm like, I don't have time for this, but I have to right now. I want the Sunken Place music playing when he's showing the White History Month mug with that look on his face.
Yeah. That was fantastic. That wasn't fantastic. That was amazing.
Yeah. That's why I had to save the weekly amazing to the end. And the Batman says, "Shout out to white people."
Skeptical Jesus says this is White History Month every month except one. Right? It's just It's oh man. I look whatever people like. Look, and I always say the same thing. Monty and we have this conversation all the time. If you want to have Italian American History Month, cool. You want to have German American History Month, fine. You want to have French and American History Month, British American History Month. If you want to do any Irish American History Month, let's do that. Run it. Let's do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like White History Month, we're gonna just take the amalgamation of all white people and just be like, this is all. Just like, come on, man, just pick one. Just be like, look, can we do Australian American Month? You know what I'm saying?
Because at that point, we are just basing it on skin color. Let's base it on culture, if that's what we're doing. Yeah. Like, I will celebrate your culture all day long. Like, let's celebrate your culture. Who are you? Where are you from? Yeah. Oh, you're just white? No, what is white? White is nothing. White's bullshit. I'm not going to celebrate your whiteness.
Says, but I will celebrate your Welsh ancestry, or I'll celebrate your what else? I don't know. We did this already. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you're Norwegian, Swedish, you know what I'm saying? You from Switzerland, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Czechoslovakia. I got a friend I work with a guy that's Albanian. You know what I'm saying? You want to do an Albanian Heritage Month? Let's run that shit, bro.
Yeah, let's go. Like, I'm down. Like, what do Albanians do? Give me some of it. Like, does it get you drunk?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
hang on.
Jesse Lee
There we go.
Peterson is pretty amazing. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching our random pop up stream. Like I said, the reason we did this pop up stream is because Monty's going out of town, and we don't know exactly how functional the show is going to be while Monty is out of town. So, to make sure we gave you guys something as we build towards doing our X-Men episode, I'm actually about to go watch 2 X-Men episodes right now. Watch 2 X-Men movies right now that we're not even supposed to be watching. I'm about to go watch 2 Wolverine movies. So
yeah.
I'm gonna watch those right now. But actually, Bill Hicks, black is not an amalgamation too, though. Like when they say black, when they talk about black people as African Americans, they're talking about the descendants of chattel slavery. These are people that were brought to America unjustly, and then were forced to work and then bred here for those purposes. So when they black, that's what they're talking about. We're not roping in people from the West Indies or like Afro Brazilians or
those are Africans or they're Dominicans in some cases. Like black people is like me and Hannibal. Like what else is there?
Yeah, that's the difference. That's and that's one of those things that like you're not expected to know that. So if you don't know that, that's not a big deal. It's just this is your black friends just letting you know. It's like Kamala Harris would be African American. Does that make sense? Her family's from like the West Indies.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that Morgan Freeman, that nigga black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just there's a subtle thing, but like I said, if we want to celebrate like Italian American Heritage Month, where we just celebrate the great things that Italian Americans have done for this country, just the great things they've done throughout history. Let's do that. Or we want to celebrate people of French descent, German descent, fucking Sicilian, which is just a slightly different type of Italian. We can let's run it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do all the white people from Johannesburg and talk about all the things that they brought to the table. They gave us fucking Charlize Theron. You know what I'm saying? And they gave us half of Trevor Noah. So shout out to them.
Yeah, I'm all about that shit. So I'm like, let's celebrate the fuck out. We'll do fucking shit shows about it and have a person representing each culture on. Like, I'm down for that. Yes. Like, I have always taken the stance of I don't think white people are a thing. I don't hate white people. I just don't believe in them. I believe in whatever the fuck you are. And I'm sure all of you are from somewhere. Celebrate that. But if you want to celebrate your skin color, fuck that. I don't care about your skin color. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate who you are, not your skin color, because that's bullshit.
Yeah. Lord Jamarcus notices that I say to punctuate thoughts. I do. No, it's just because there's certain things, if like you don't know. And if you don't know, then it's just like, all right,
And Robbie Costino says, is not evidence for your argument, by the way. That's
also true.
It's also true.
That is also true. That is not evidence for my argument, but that argument is right. In that context, there's always, I'm not right all the time. I was wrong back in like '85 about I thought Crush Groove was gonna be bigger than E.T.
Yeah. And look, don't forget about the thing you still owe the shitheads. Hannibal owes y'all a reading of Twilight.
That's right.
Make sure keep that. I'm going to keep that cycling through the ether here.
And you're absolutely right, because my computer blew up right when I started recording it. So I need to start recording it. So I'm going to get on that. I'm actually, and the funny thing is, the computer still isn't fixed. Like, that was actually going to be my What's Eating Hannibal today, is how my computer still fucked the fuck up. So there's a lot of shit that I'm working on right now, but we're going to get it. Anyway, this is a good pop-up show, Monty. It was supposed to be a very quick, like, hour-long show, and then it turned into like a...
Yeah, this was as long as any other show.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, y'all were awesome, and I saw another request for it, and You know, I'm going to end it. Instead of taking us out the way I normally do, I'm going to take us out with the Audacity. And then I'll play the Streamlabs or the Patreon screen, which is not updated because I want to say thank you to Antonovich for upping your patronage. Thank you for that. Sorry. There we go. Caught my breath. All right. Thank you, Antonovich. Your name isn't on this screen. It will be on the next one. Shit. It might be 2 weeks. I'll be in France. Sorry, Antonovich.
Yeah, it'll be soon. We'll get you soon.
I will shout you the fuck out on every episode, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, there we go.
Yeah,
I'm going to see if I can do it.
Thank you to everybody that stuck around and watched with us. We got 49 people watching. We got 77 likes. That's awesome. Shout out to Juma P.
Wait. I want to try something.
Yes.
There's 77 likes and 50 of you watching from what I see. If you haven't liked this yet, like it now. I'm curious how many of you popped in later and saw it. Give us an extra like. Boost that like number. And look, we lost the one dislike. So
we'll see. Whenever you say that, it's gonna make somebody go dislike it just to dislike it now.
See, when you say that, that's what makes it happen.
Well, no, it was gonna happen because you said. Oh, see, now I don't know whose fault it is.
See, now it's gonna happen no matter what.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Robbie, the Batman, Mike / Penultima, also the actual Penultima the OG, and then Penultima the remix. Lord Jamarcus, Juma P, Skeptical Jesus, White Jesus, Speg, Skill, Tish, Live Action, Brian Stevens, Adam E, fucking Bronco. I know I'm forgetting some people. Bill Hicks, E.M. Dubois, who left earlier. Thank you guys for watching. If I forgot you, I apologize. I'm just scrolling through the chat as fast as I can to catch everybody's stuff. Thank you guys for watching us. We are two guys that are friends that just enjoy talking and having conversations, and we appreciate y'all for giving us a motherfucking platform to make fun of G-Man the way that we do so very well. And with that being said, I don't got nothing else. Monty's he's got to pack up because he got a very long nicotineless flight that he's got to get on.
Yeah.
So,
and I have to finish packing my fucking bags because I'm not done packing. This was supposed to be a quick show, but I love y'all, so I stayed.
And shout out to Spirit Flame. I apologize earlier for not shouting you out. Oh shit, Hafiz Red is just here too. And damn it, we're just about to end the show. So that's okay. Hit refresh, watch this motherfucker again because it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had fun. You know, shout out, thank you for Drag for popping up on the show with us. You know what I'm saying? Anytime there's some anti-G-Man stuff going on, I feel like he's always there. You know what I'm saying?
It's on his radar. He just pops in. It's like, what? And I added him to the call. He joined the show. New setup. People can randomly pop in. They don't get fancy borders or names, and I'm talking too much. I got to pack, people. We're going to let G-Man take us out. Here we go. I'm going to shut the fuck up right now. Oh, wait. I don't hear shit. Wait. See, I fucked up. I'm glad I did that. Hang on. Because I turned it down earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So that something else could play. Y'all got to hear all that shit. Let me turn this shit the fuck back up.
There you go. 35, 45. Get that bitch to like 110.
110? We're going to blast them like that? Look.
Hell yeah.
Earbud warning, people. Earbud warning. It's at 120. No. I'm going to bring it down to 110. There we go. 110. Earbud warning. Turn it down if you can't handle it.
Always give 110%, guys.
All right. Here we go. Let me get the mouse pointer back here. And here you go. G-Man, take us the fuck out.
The announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
G-Man.
G-Man!
Yeah! You know you're breaking the law right now.
I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir.
I am not playing, Dragnet.
My name is G-Man. You got the order. You're going to jail. You got the order. My name is G-Man. You got the order. That's all I got to say. You got the order. I stole $3,000. You got the order. You got the order. Because you don't got no evidence. My name is G-Man. G-Man. My name is G-Man. No big in this guy, me. My name is G-Man. G-Man. My name is G-Man. G-Man. You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey City. G-Man, you got the order. You're going to jail. You got the order. My name is G-Man. You got the order. That's all I got to say. You got the order. I stole $3,000. You got the order. You got the order. Because you don't got no evidence. My name is G-Man. G-Man. My name is G-Man. No big in this guy, me. My name is G-Man. G-Man. My name is G-Man. G-Man. You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey. Ready. Come to Jersey City.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.